Am I live?
Yes.
Am I?
What's going on, everyone? How are you today? We live. I see you, world's worst. He in here already. Trump.
Oh, we starting off with what I thought was gonna be match of the night first. Lord have mercy.
Oh man, they just going straight to it. Why do they always
Why
be
they?
dressed like that?
Lord have mercy to catch them.
Man, go back to the old music, man. Just the hum is all I want to hear from Takeshita.
What's the main event then? If this is coming on first,
What's the rest of the matches? Let me look at the lineup real quick. I'll pull it up.
yeah. Mm.
So you see what's in my city, right?
You're what?
I say you see what events coming to my city, right?
No, don't know.
The
What the one with Trump rallies?
Survivor Series War Games.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you know already know what I'm doing. I'm making them calls. It's looking good.
Oh, I hear Uncle Don on commentary. Okay. What's going on, you guys? I see some of y'all pulling up. I don't know what's going on. I cannot connect to X. I'll figure that out later.
Oh, do you have a paid X account?
Now I'm seeing this. I was on X not yesterday, but on Thursday. I've always used X, but today they're just like, pay up, bitch, if you want to go live.
Oh yeah, that's Mitch just made an announcement inside of the group chat. He was like, guys, you gotta be on pay, have a paid
Hmm.
account from now on.
Oh, okay. Well, my shit is muted, so I didn't see the news.
Oh shit.
Sorry, not sorry.
You stupid. You want me to stream it to X?
Um, I mean, you can go ahead. I just didn't know about it. Literally, I'm just now seeing this just now. So
Okay.
go ahead. I'll take a look later.
All right.
Bang Bang Gang is actually showing up tonight, so the titles might be on the line. Dalton Castle versus Roderick Strong. Winner faces the Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe at Death Before Dishonor. Nyla Rose in action squash. Oh, Top Flight versus Shane Taylor Promotions. Okay, they're giving us the brothers again. Harley Cameron versus Sky Blue. Okay.
Oh my god. If she goes over Sky Blue, we rioting.
Oh, okay, now I see what the fucking main event is. Undisputed Kingdom versus Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly. I'm bored. I'm bored. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna come to the comments in a moment. I don't want to miss a second of this. Don't kill him, Takesha.
It
Is
is
this a
hot.
taping?
It could be. I can check that too.
Y'all, I got horrible news.
What
The
happened?
lip gloss supply is running low.
Oh man, you gotta call Lil
And
Mama
I'm
right now.
struggling to find the one I like.
You gotta call Rihanna or Little Mama at like ASAP.
I'm actually trying to look for something different because the one that I like to use, I just keep struggling to find. So
No
I don't
Fenty.
know. No, I like to use NYX Cosmetics. They
Mm-hmm.
have these butter glosses, and for the sisters that might be on the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about. They have really great lip glosses, especially for women of color. Their brown shades are just amazing. And like I said, they're so hard to find because as soon as they come out, people are snatching them. I'm just gonna have to buy in bulk next time.
Turn my volume down a little bit. Let's see. We have Willow versus Viva Van. Is this new or old? Hold on. No, this is July 13th. Willow versus Viva Van versus Luvia.
That's
Triple
not on
threat.
this show.
That's not. It says July 13th.
That's supposed to be
Oh,
on a
that's
CMLL
overseas.
show.
Oh, I do
Um,
see that.
that yeah, they're going for the CMLL Women's Championship.
Okay.
And if Willow win, I'm not really gonna be happy. I'm cheering for my girl Viva Van. And before anybody asks, no, I did not see the Noah show, and that's what I'm gonna do after this. And I knew. Remember last night I kept saying, "Is it
Mm-hmm.
tonight, or is it tomorrow night?" And no one knew. And
Yeah.
it
What time did
was.
it come on? Like,
It came on like 3 in the morning,
no
but
wonder
I
we
was
didn't
already
see nothing.
tucked in, so I didn't. I had the wrong date.
All right, Dalton Castle and the Outrunners versus the Undisputed Kingdom. So
Bro,
they
what show are you talking about?
that's what it says for Collision. I'm looking at it right now. It says
Dalton Castle is going against Roderick Strong.
that's what I said. Dalton Castle. It says but he's coming out with the Outrunners. I guess it says ROH number one contender title match. Dalton Castle with the Outrunners versus Undisputed Kingdom's Roderick Strong. Tag team battle Shane Taylor Promotions versus Top Flight. This looks like yesterday's shit. They fighting
This,
again?
this looks like it's tape. Well, last night was trios on Rampage, and now they're just doing tag. So Action Andretti out and Shane Taylor out.
Yeah, Sky Blue versus Harley Cameron. Tag team champions Undisputed Kingdom versus the Conglomeration. Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Caddy is called the Conglomeration.
I saw that last night, and I was just like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm not even going. Also featuring the Bang Bang Gang and Juice Robinson in action. The Native Beast Nyla Rose. So okay, they're doing the squash matches. All right.
Who y'all booing? Better not be the Kesha. Why is dark? Why is dark as hell in there?
They don't want you to see nothing.
Oh Lord. I know when I hear picture in picture. There we go. Picture in picture. Stay right where you are, y'all.
Picture in picture in picture, as Ballet would say.
All right, y'all. It's Saturday night. Instead of going clubbing and having a social life, we're here watching Collision. So,
I don't know if anybody want to go outside now.
bro, I'm telling you, even at nighttime, this heat is too much. Like, no, I'm not going nowhere.
I'm loving the Elvira look tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I try.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just thinking to myself, like, stop trying to go shopping and buy new shit when you have all this stuff in your closet you haven't worn.
And see, this the shit you should be wearing to the show. And with that, you need to wear this with a Danhausen sign. Like, bring back Danhausen.
Oh God, it comes with a skirt. It's like a pencil skirt, but it's like not easy to move in. Like, you gotta take your time to move in it. I'm not wearing that. I need something a little bit more loose to wear.
Let's see.
Well, we got David Bond in the house. What's going on, David? How are you?
What is going
John
on?
Nail
David?
is up in the house. Robert is here as well. How are you, Robert?
RB.
Ballet dancer, as usual. One of the soldiers up in here.
What's going on,
And
Ballet?
David
How are you?
says, Leo, your boy Jacob is a beast last night.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's going nuts. No Vinny.
Ballet says she's tired, but she's happy to be here. We're happy to have you here, Ballet.
Sorry,
she said Takeshita and those legs, girl. What are you telling?
That y'all want a leg match between Takeshita and Randy Orton, don't y'all?
Well, that would be cool. I'm cool with it.
A calf versus calf match.
What the fuck? Oh my God. Robert says he just woke up from a nap. I just finished cooking, so
I understand. I tried to cook before the stream, but it didn't happen. I've been posting articles. Posted a new article for Earl today.
Oh, okay. Got new
He's
articles on the
excited.
site.
Yes, the site is actually doing well, man. The numbers is up. I'm like, oh, okay. Like
Okay,
they
we in
sent me,
business.
yeah, they sent me a message like, yeah, you might want to check on your site. It's the numbers are up. I'm like, what? Going there, it's up
That's great.
81%. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, you should post a link on the chat for anybody who doesn't know about the website, so y'all can go on over there and check it out.
I definitely will. Let's see who else is in the building.
God damn, it's so dark in there.
Oh, Chris Leclerc is here. What's going on, Chris?
Hello, Chris.
Ballet said, Leo, you know I always talk that I talk about Randy's legs. Yes, I do. you and Tati, y'all love Randy's legs and Takeshita. I'm starting to think y'all just like tall dudes now. that do leg day. All right, it's good to see Dynamite Kid still sticking around, man.
For now. For now. Ooh, Takesha, wait for him to get his ass up.
Ooh, that was Bret Hart-esque with that suplex.
Why Canada is so quiet for Tommy is what I'm trying to figure out.
Because Takeshita in the ring. He just gave him a back headbutt.
Bro, the size difference is wild. Oh, what happened? He could have pinned him after that tombstone. Instead, he's over here catching a little breather.
He might have got hurt when he gave him that back elbow.
Come on, Canada, make some noise for your boy at least. This had to have been taped. These people are tired. The crowd is tired already. And in situations like this, y'all could have been selling them woo drinks to get these people up, right?
Yeah, they may not. I think I seen something about that too with the woo drinks where they saying I guess people was talking about it.
Bro, people talking about, I was only supporting AEW because they was selling Ric Flair gasoline drinks. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Because of the drinks?
Mm-hmm. And they only supporting Hogan's beer because of the big dude with the BBW.
What? You going for a German? Oh shit.
Oh, AEW shakeup as of 6 hours ago. Ric Flair, CJ Perry out.
But CJ Perry didn't say her thing was over. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. She been announced that.
Yeah, I'm seeing that Ric Flair is gone too off of there. Man, they must have really not liked him being on the side of that that truck. Yeah, they done. They parted ways. I'm seeing it everywhere.
If it was up to us to guess, we would have thought that they were being gone. Ric Flair shouldn't have signed to nobody, that's for sure. All right, Takesha, you underestimating him.
Expect John Cena versus Ric Flair WrestleMania. Man, if John Cena get in the ring with this man.
You think what money in the world is going to convince John Cena to put Ric Flair in a fucking coffin right now.
That's funny.
Ric Flair next match is literally gonna be him being put in a coffin somewhere
You are
in the midway in
wild.
that match. Like, am I lying?
And she said midway in the match. It ain't gonna be no match. Ain't gonna be no match. He gonna be drinking one of them drinks.
All right, Takeshita takes the win. Uncle Don is making his way with his little shoes.
You think Tony Khan bought the rest of the drinks to release him from his contract?
What? I wouldn't spend a penny on that shit.
We're just not
Uh-oh.
selling any of it. You're not advertising it.
Because honestly, all I've ever heard was that there was a website that I use my pretty little fingers to type in that website. No. So but I've never seen it anywhere in terms of like a gas station or Walmart. Nothing.
The Ric Flair energy drinks next to the honey packs.
The fuck? There he go. See, this is what I'm saying. Look at how they making noise to boo Uncle Don, but y'all barely made any noise for Tommy.
Uncle Don's shoes. He went backstage and put his Dorothy's on.
That's exactly what it's given.
He got a mic too.
Click your heels 3 times, Uncle Don.
To have somebody new join the family.
Yes. They might bring Roosh out to whoop his ass. We'll see. Wait, hold on.
Damn, this boy's his heel heat is nuclear. At Billington.
Okay. Oh, Uncle Don said he wants to be his mentor. Look at Uncle Don. What a gracious man.
Imagine him tagged up with Takeshita though. That would be a nice tag team.
What a great man Uncle Don is. Join him, Tommy. Join him.
Otherwise, it's back to just stand in Canada, bro.
Don't join him. Ooh. He shook his hand. Wait, hold on.
Who was that in the picture with his dad?
Bad News Brown.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, you don't fucked up.
You don't like Bad News Brown?
Oh, well. Uncle Don slapped the shit out of him. Takesha is like, no, bro, leave him alone. They go to beat down. They stomping him out. They go Uncle Don stomping him out with his shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, put them shoes to work.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Kyle Fletcher with the crop top. Okay. Okay. What happened to Rouge? Boy, I didn't bring him out. Oh, hell.
They trying to build a new United Kingdom group.
Didn't they say Dax was going to be fucking hospitalized for the rest of the year or something?
He couldn't leave it alone. Bret Hart gave him energy.
Oh. There they go, AEW chants. Where was all that noise for Tommy, little Tommy that was in the ring a little while ago?
This crop top is sick.
Look at Uncle Don. Uncle Don gave him a punch, and that shit knocked him out too, which is crazy.
But he fell on his knee. Why he fall like that?
He's an old man. Wait, that's Dax. I mean, that's Cash. Cash went to the gym. Okay. Cash really been at the gym.
Cut his beard off.
You look a little different. Okay. Tommy, you should be at the gym with them. Of course, FTR of all people. And now I'm nervous because we got like 3 slots open for Team AEW, and then here's FTR conveniently showing up on the show. Please, please.
What you
Um,
said? Why Uncle Don jump over? He jumped over to Kesha
I
like
don't know
that so
what
he
it was,
wouldn't
but I
say.
just thought Kyle Fletcher. What does that say? Porn star? Oh, proto star. Oh shit. Okay. For a quick second, I thought it said porn star, but
You
whatever.
are wilding. Oh my god, man! If he
All
don't,
right. Interesting. They're showing Mariah May versus Willow again.
FTR always gotta have a third in a group, man.
Come on, right. I don't know when we're gonna see little Tommy again. But it was nice to have him on. FTR is always Captain Save a Hole for somebody, which is just annoying. We'll see where this goes.
They doing this for Brett. That's because Brett came over to his house. Like, look after my nephew,
Oh
will you?
Lord, didn't even think of it. Didn't even think of all that.
Look after my nephew, will you?
Ooh, that beatdown from Mariah May was just beautiful.
It was.
I mean, lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know how many times I've seen it since Wednesday. Prayers to Luther who got thrown into them tables. We haven't gotten an update on our bruv. Uh,
He'll be all right.
can't wait to see what how they're gonna follow up with this on Dynamite.
But Stokely came out and helped her. What does this mean?
What Stoley and Statlander, they're just there to attack Willow. That's all it was.
Okay.
They're just still continuing with this little saga that they got going on. They said we're gonna hear Mariah May speak on Dynamite. Here come the Bang Bang Gang. This is the most confusing thing. Like it really is. Is this a trios match or
Somebody was in the crowd crying. I just saw somebody in the crowd crying. I'm laughing. That was sweet disaster. That was beautiful.
this is a trios match? King Leo,
Like, you tired already?
let's get to the comments.
He said, "Let's get to the comments
As soon as
already."
I see their opponents here, this is gonna be over in like a few seconds.
And we know it is. Oh man, let's see where we at. David Bond said, "What's up, Leo? Evening, sexy Tati." John Nels, he's in the building. He says, "Hi."
Oh, we got
RB.
through all those already. We're
Oh, we did.
on
Yeah. Oh,
5 minutes
okay.
after.
RB said, "Just woke up from a nap myself, ballet, so I can relate." David Bond says, "No." Ballet says, "I should have taken a nap today. You, me, and everybody else, but it's too hot." Ballet said, "I know what you were talking about, Tati." Ballet says, "Hi to David Bond." He says, "What's up to Ballet?" RB says, "Yo, Ballet, David Bond, Janelle, let's keep Tati and Leo on live stream for 7 hours. Hell no."
Bro.
RB says 7 hours is the goal tonight. Oh shit. You wow for that. Ballet says, "Robert, we did that last night." Ballet, I don't think she going for it. She already said she was tired.
Ballet tired.
Oh man, Miss Aldays off said, "Your boy almost got his wig split." Yeah, I don't know. That might be fake news, like he be saying. Ballet said, "That is wild." Mr. Aldays off. RB said, "Not exactly, Ballet. We keep them up 4 to 6 hours. In fact, let's make it 8. Hell, oh look, you are
What?
wilding. It ain't even a pay-per-view day." Ballet said, "I want to have tea with Takeshita."
Oh.
That would be a nice tea party with Takeshita. How they say Mortal Kombat test your sight. Or he said that was adding, brother. Ballet said it was over 6 hours last night. That it was a long stream, but it was fun. You guys made it
Yeah,
great
we had
last night.
fun.
RB says 8 hours is the goal tonight. RB, you are wilding. Ballet said picture in picture in picture.
Mm-hmm.
in honor of Earl, if you keep it where it is. Yo,
Oh
we've been
my god.
saying that for a minute. Chris Leclerc says Sky Blue has nice legs. RB says Chris Leclerc, welcome to the chat. How are you tonight? Ballet. As she said, Leo, I talk about Randy's legs. We're going to continue to bake in here in the Northeast next week. Yes, it is. Man, it just dropped from 86 to 80 right now, but my room still feels like it's about 93. They just finished cooking downstairs, so I'm like up here hot. It's when you live right above the kitchen, it's just not great.
Oh, not good. Not good.
Ballet said she's laughing. She said the Ric Flair's toxic drink. Yeah, hey, listen, that drink is, I'm telling you, it's sitting next to the honey packs. Mr. Majestic is here. He says, "Hi everyone.
Hey.
Got to get home to watch AEW Collision. Just finished taking my dog for a walk. Let's go AEW. That is right."
Oh, I wish I had a dog.
James L is here. He says, "Hey Tati, sub Leo, how you feel about
Hey.
Deanna's new chapter last night on Rampage? Is she building a group? If so, who would you like to see?"
Oh, I don't know. Ew, they go Juice Robinson over here peeing on people. Interesting.
Yeah, you
So
already
like
know.
my thing is, well, we knew this was gonna be a squash. But my thing is that the Tony Khan had already said that Juice can't compete as a trios in terms of as a champion with the group. So why are you still doing it? This is the second time.
And Jay White refuses
Because
to.
Jay White got other things to do. Come on now.
Speaking of Jay White, while I got my what's the name open, let me go ahead and add him to the game. You got to add him piece by piece to the game. Got to go in. It just don't automatically update. While the show was on, I might as well run some matches myself. Let's
Oh, there they
see.
go. They're announcing it right now that how he's officially a trios champion.
Oh, now they gonna let him do it? They didn't. Jay White didn't negotiated it.
Well, Jay White is on the mend. Oh Lord. Whatever. I don't care. Just fucking defend those things. That's all that matters. Uh-oh. Somebody. Oh. Christopher Daniels. You know what?
Why is it always one of them gets hurt and the other one comes back?
What the hell is going on? Right. Y'all take turns with these injuries? What the fuck? Did he? This better be part of the storyline. Oh, our stepdaddy.
Him wearing a belt is so hilarious.
This whole thing with the trios titles, flip floppy, whatever. Let me pick who's gonna win it next because I'm over it.
Great value, Adam Cole. Adam Pierce.
Oh my god! I hope Christian is gonna be on next week so I can have my Christian be my daddy sign. I will come with the adoption papers and everything.
That should be your poster as an adoption poster.
Okay. Okay, Christian means business. All right.
You want that title? Nick Wayne is never ready for action. At least Luchasaurus get dressed.
What the fuck? So the titles are vacated. However, they're gonna do Bang Bang Gang versus the Patriarchy for the titles. Whoever win, obviously, get the titles.
They vacated.
What the hell? Christian is tearing up they whatever team they got. I don't know.
What's the whole point if you just going? Oh my god!
Tony Khan. Girl. Um. What? All right. This show on Jackson Perry. I'm trying to make sense of what we just saw, and I can't at this point. What? Somebody had a sign that said "Go Jack, go back to the jungle." What? Oh, they're showing the beatdown between Jackson Perry and Marco Wild. Anyway, um, uh, wow. All right, I guess.
I don't want to see Marco.
Up next, Dalton Castle versus Roderick Strong. Great, lovely. I don't know what we're doing.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. I just set up Christian Cage versus Jay White versus John Moxley versus Swerve Strickland. It's just gonna run in the background while I'm sitting here. Let's see. Ballet says no. David Bond says join the family. Mr. Aldays says I just came back and saw Bad News Brown on the screen. Yes. Man, I will never forget the Muskrat versus the Snake match. That was one of the greatest WWE matches and gimmicks of all time. You do remember that, right, Tati?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Daniel Berry Sports says, yo, what's going on, Daniel Berry?
Hello, Daniel.
Ballet said Fletcher in his cutoff shirt. Yeah, he was wilding for that, dude. He cut that crop top in the back and wanted to show his bare midriff. They usually send people home from school for that. Ballet says Bad News Brown with the thumbs up. RB says what's happening, James Hill. Ballet says Tony Storm had those Tic Tac shoes with the heels. And David Bond said, "Oh my God, Mariah May was a wild psychopath. I love it." Ballet said a little too much blood for me. They was
girl, that's nothing. If y'all saw the clip from after the show when they were escorting Tony to the back, she was even bloodier.
Yeah,
bloodier.
Hey man, she had one of those. She did have one of those Moxley cuts to the head. RB said King Leo, do Mariah May have a percentage in the pimp game? No, absolutely not.
No, she's a lady. She's a lady, Robert.
Yes. Now, in the what do they call those? What do they call them? Mistresses, right? Or is that it? Or what do they call them? Madams in the Madam game. But Tony is the Madam of AEW. So Ballet said Juicy Robinson and his wrestling draws with a belt on top of the draws. Yeah, that's the wild shit. Fletcher Targaryen, Ayo America as well. Oh man, here he come. He done changed his name again.
Might be another burner account.
No, it's the same. Ain't it the same picture?
Yeah, same picture, bro. Change your picture next time.
Yeah, but he know I think he knows we know it's him. Mr. said all them damn belts. Fletcher
Too many
says
belts.
Maybe they'll make one belt. This will be the time where they make one belt for the trios. He says WWE Jack's here. Yes, sir. We already knew. RB says Fletcher Targaryen. Welcome to the chat already tonight. He said, what's up, RB? He says Tati and King Leo. What's going on, man? How are you? Byron Cutler is in the building. He says, according to my
Hello.
sources, WWE is planning on bringing back Unforgiven and Armageddon.
Oh,
Okay.
great. More pay-per-views. Lovely.
Yeah, I guess that's why we haven't seen no names up at the bottom of the year. But y'all pray for me. I am putting in my bid to be at what is that, Survivor Series War Games. So hopefully I'm able to get in and be able to go live, especially if Tati happens to go live. I'm gonna tap into your stream straight from there. If you send me the link, and we're gonna do live updates like we ESPN.
Oh Lord, imagine.
Unless you make it out this way, then I'm gonna try to get a pass. I'm trying to get an extra pass if I can. Ballet says Mr. Majestic. Fletcher said Juicy Doggy Robinson and Tony Timeless Storm relationship must be a funny one. They're both great personalities. They have to
Yeah.
have one of the greatest. Just I couldn't imagine a kid. That shit is gonna be crazy. Fletcher Targaryen says, crowd, don't be silent, please, and thank you. Ballet said the gang bang is losing their titles. Absolutely. And I don't even understand why they had to be stripped to lose them. They should have just let them have a legitimate match and lose. Like,
I don't know.
Stables
Weird.
usually have more than one person sometime and somebody else takes over. That takes away the legitimacy of, man, I ain't even finna go there.
Right, but they have already said it like weeks ago. Tony Khan said no, and then they're right back to doing it. And then all of a sudden, Christopher Daniel goes on and say, "Well, here at AEW, we don't do that over here, so we stripping you of the titles." Like, come on, like,
They don't,
what's going on with Juice Robinson and Jay White taking turns being injured?
I don't know. They tagging out for injuries. We'll just bring. They gonna bring the cardboard back at least.
But Jay White, if you're looking for a nurse, I'm still trying to get my papers together, so let me know.
Ballet got her head down. She said, "Kill Switch." Yes, at least we get to see him dressed. Fletcher said, "Told y'all Roosh wasn't joining Don Callis. LFI is back, and they will feud against Don Callis family." AEW posted a pic of LFI today. He says, "Yo,
But
Jacob."
he did join the group.
He did last week.
He
Unless
joined the group last week, and even Roosh has been posting pictures of LFI since last week.
I don't know, maybe Roosh don't want to join the Callis family, and he trying to go against the grain. Who knows?
I thought that he kept posting them pictures because he also wanted them to join the group as well. So I don't know. Anyway, Dalton Castle's coming out, and he had the Outrunners. The Outrunners are the new boys.
Yeah, I told you they
Well,
was.
they're just getting TV time.
Yeah, they was the. Remember, they the second time they've been the boys now, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, but they came out with other boys, which I was not impressed.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess you know what, our boys are Outrunner are getting some TV time. We can't be mad at it.
Nah, but we want Mason Mansour though. They're a better fit if they finna run that kind of play.
Well, at least Dalton Castle's getting AEW time. We've been saying that.
Yeah. But I just don't like them losing every week though. Every time I turn away, somebody win the match.
What the hell? Look like he's about to eat up his hand. Okay. Well, this might be quick. All right. We'll see. Well, at least the Outrunners are over there just in case the Undisputed Kingdom tries any funny business. Are they going to help him take take his clothes off, or?
I don't know. I don't. They didn't wear the clothes this week though. What's going on? Why is he
Oh, okay.
kissing
They're helping him take the robe off. Okay.
kissing his
Well,
hand and everything? I guess they going all in. No, Vinny.
this better not be permanent.
Yeah, I don't know.
This better not be permanent. Well, Dalton Castle wrist is taped up. Got kinesio tape as well. This is not nice. But he got his high waisted drawers on. That's okay too.
The high waisted all the way to the where I haven't seen how high they are. Are they to the rib cage again?
Yes.
Oh man. All right, let's see. All right, I'm booking your boy Kenny Omega against Jay White. Have they fought yet?
On AEW, no.
Okay.
This is like a little RH reunion here with Dalton and Roderick. Okay. Got the Undisputed Kingdom going over to the Outrunners, letting them know that we see you. We over here ringside too.
I didn't know Jay White was taller than Kenny Omega.
Oh, Swerve and Okada. Forgot about that. That must be the main event for next week Dynamite. Dynamite 250 already. Congrats, AEW 250 episodes.
Everybody's been celebrating. Oh yeah, we survived past WCW. Like okay,
They have not yet.
it's like 283. That's what they saying. It's like 283 or something like that, or 288, anywhere in between there.
I forgot how many, but they're close. They're a few more months.
People are saying, but did they do the numbers that they did though?
No, I don't know if that really even matters. I'm not really sure why the comparisons in terms of how many episodes, in terms of ratings, whatever the situation is, the fact that we get to see another promotion just live this long is we're the winners when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
So here's to another 250.
Yeah, I think it's just because Eric Bischoff be talking trash, so they want to see him his run of WCW be surpassed.
Okay, so hold on. The Outrunners is doing all this flexing and shit in front of Dalton to give him some energy to get back in the ring. Interesting. They better not be the new boys. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
No, they his earn.
Oh God.
The living urns. Oh man.
And Roderick, man, I don't care what anybody say. That title should have never left Roderick. I don't care.
I agree.
He's absolutely improved. He was doing great. I know they had to give something for Will Ospreay to keep his ass on the show on a weekly basis, so they ended up giving him the title. But I don't see what was wrong with Roderick holding that title.
This is funny. I'm a little bit behind you, but it's funny watching him get hoked up by having the Outrunners with him. It's just hilarious.
Okay, well, Dalton doing his thing. Like I said, he's getting his TV time. We haven't been seeing him on Ring of Honor, at least. I can't remember the last time I seen him. Outrunners, too. We haven't seen him over there in a while.
Yeah.
Last time I remember seeing the Outrunners, they went against, well, that might have been not the last time, but they went against Orange Cassidy of all people. The both of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. They got jobbed out.
Orange Cassidy, and they did another one too with Hook. Hook went against both of them as well.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. We got everybody out here, Outrunners, and they flexing on Matt Taven. Okay. Well, this is a distraction for me, seeing all these men and muscles flexing and everything. How am I supposed to focus on this match? Oh, picture. What's new?
Man, we slapped the shit out of Dalton Castle.
NFL scandal. Wow. Okay.
It's a lot of shit going on today, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
Why am I just finding out about that security guard who he got attacked at work? They interviewed him while he was at work. TMZ went over there, interviewed him, and then the supervisor come on over and say, "Hey, you can't be doing an interview with your security uniform on." And at some point, he takes off the uniform so he can continue to do this interview because this is really important, obviously.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "This is your fault if you didn't hit back and all that stuff." So you mean to tell me you're doing your job as a security guard? Some losers come and beat you up. You supposed to just let it happen? And
that's store
y'all
policy.
Not paying me enough. No, hell no.
It's store policy.
I don't care what it is. Somebody put hands on me, I'm throwing hands back. point blank. And the lady, she seemed to, I guess she didn't want him to be interviewed. You can see that. But then at some point, like she's literally yelling at him, like, "Oh, you deserved it." So he deserved to get attacked. That's what you're saying to your employees. Wild,
She prayed for that to happen.
wild, man. I'm telling you, man. These people, they think that when you get these jobs that you signing your life away. Hell no, not me.
We living in a new society, man, and people are crazy.
And then speaking of, y'all saw Trump ducking and diving and everything. Where was the fucking security guard? Where was his security guards? They need that dude that has just lost his job to be over there for Trump, if anything. Okay. As soon as it happened, I was just like, I smell a stunt. I know a stunt when I see one. This is
Yeah,
America. All
I
right.
just I thought I would have seen more blood in his hair, but that's just me. It looked like
I
one
was
of
like,
them
this,
wrestling
how,
cuts. He is a WWE Hall of Famer, so they probably showed him how to blade himself. You know what I'm saying? So
you know, like I said, the first thing I thought was this is a stunt. We're never going to hear the end of it
nope.
until he ends up winning. So we'll see. We'll see.
I took academics is acting like this ain't supposed to happen. I'm like, bro, you know how many presidents have been like blasted at like in in history of this country? Like,
That's the thing. Like people would think, oh, it's 2024. How does any of this shit even happen? And I honestly, I don't know.
now see, this the bad part is that we don't want it to continue, and then it happens at another what I mean, at a what is that, with the president's at one of his speeches or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's why I felt like it was a stunt because I was like, so people just showing up at rallies with guns, and then like you can't even get into the club without getting patted down and everything. You can't even go to one of these AEW shows without getting patted down. And people showing up at rallies with guns. Okay,
man, listen.
okay, okay.
Like,
So it looks like
people.
we're gonna get a collision on Friday. Well, not this Friday, but before All Out, that's gonna be on Friday, and then All Out is gonna be on Saturday. Them tickets just came out yesterday. For anybody who wants to go, it's gonna be in Chicago. I'm trying to add up these vacation times to see if I could go.
She's
I don't
trying
know.
to
We'll
make sure
see.
that vacation time is splitting up.
I'm trying to see if the math is adding up.
All right, Kenny Omega just won that last match via V trigger into a one winged angel. Just to give you an update, Tati. What the hell?
Oh, shut up, Shabani. So dreadful. Yeah, I should have kept Uncle Don on commentary. All right, Dalton Castle is coming alive a little bit. His chest is all red from getting chopped up. All right, Ref, it's nice to see you doing your job. Damn. I mean, are the outrunners drenched in baby oil or something? Like,
Yeah, they now we know where the baby oil budget went for the night on over here.
oh, what a
Nah,
bad fall for Dalton. Lord.
he slipped on the baby oil.
All right, Dalton is getting back in the ring.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to what's his name too,
Oh,
Richard
wait a
Simmons.
minute. Is this, huh?
I said rest in peace to Richard Simmons as well.
Oh, I just found out about that. It's crazy.
It's a lot going on today.
I mean, those are the only things that I've heard today. I don't know if there's anything else.
I
Oh,
mean,
I normally don't even tune on to the news. Usually I find out almost everything in terms of like popping in on social media. It's a new news. You just turn on Facebook and everything you need to know about what's going on in the world is literally right there.
mm-hmm.
And also the hood news as well, what's going on your block. Other than that,
I don't even want to see no more of the hood news. I already had to see I already had to see Chris Brown with the Bobby Brown jaw already today. I don't want to see that
what?
again.
Oh, knee to the face. 3. Oh, no backbreaker. Okay. Well, is he wearing? Well, okay. So Roderick Strong will be facing Mark Briscoe for the world title. Mark Briscoe, we love you and everything, but if you retain, can you show up on a show?
It's not happening.
Fuck it, like give it to Roderick. Let that whole group have Ring of Honor titles, and I was just thinking too, with the Outrunners being out there, what if they go against the Outrunners at the pay per view? Maybe that's what they're going at. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, here's Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe told me he got a week off. Nigga, you been had months off with this Ring of Honor title, okay?
She said you've been had time off. Oh man. Tina faded to the darkness. Oh man, I'm gonna read the comments. Says Tati. Tati is upset already. I could tell this is gonna be one of those classic reviews. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it on the bigs. Let's see. Fletcher Targaryen says, "Yo, Jacob Fatu was wild last night. Jacob Fatu versus Samoa Joe would be simply wild. I want to see it." He also said Jack Perry versus Darby TNT title at All In is confirmed already, right? And Hangman versus Okada. Let's see. I don't know if Hangman versus Okada is confirmed. I didn't see it. RB said back to the tag team match with Sky Blue and Queen Aminata, Willow and Nightingale, and La Rosa Negra. La Rosa Negra hits Sky Blue with the three amigos, and Rosa attempts to hit the frog splash. Queen Aminata shoves her. Ballet said Jackson Perry has a little hair on his chest. He go pull it off like sugar free and throw it at somebody. Fletcher Targaryen says, "Yo, I was on Insta that WWE had trademark Absolute Starks. What? That's a lie, right? I haven't seen that. That's crazy. If so." He said, "What's your thought on Trump's situation?" Man, me personally, I'm not sure yet. I be thinking that stuff is I don't know. I didn't see enough. I didn't see enough blood for me to believe it yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'll reserve my thoughts on it. You know what I mean? Just because this is, the age of misinformation. Ballet says Queen Aminata should win the match. Nurse Tati will end up with Kenny Omega. Robert Fletcher Targaryen says I was waiting for Collision. All of a sudden I hear Trump got, yeah, they did it. Wyatt Six are taking this shit too seriously. Even oh man, those shoe spots with Mariah and Tony look wild as fuck. It looked like Mariah was really hitting Tony with that sharp point. It did look like that. Ballet said House of Black is back. Fletcher says already changed the pick. Tati and Leo. I do see it. Let's see. RB says Queen Aminata shoves La Rosa Negra off the top rope. Willow Nightingale attacks Queen Aminata and military presses her into the crowd. Ballet said Jeff Jarrett with the guitar. Fletcher says Double J. Ballet says I hope you can get in, Leo. I hope so too, Ballet. So that way we could do something amazing and do something wild for the channels just to make it go crazy, get the viewers up. And I'm definitely going to try to go live from the press conference. He said Tati ESPN updates from Survivor Series. That is the goal, Mr. All Days Off. Fletcher Targaryen said, is Jay White getting his singles run now? Or I believe so. I think that was the plan ever since for him at least, ever since Juice got back, excuse me. RV says, "Oh, Ballet, I'm gonna work both stories tonight. King Leo's story, Nurse Tati, and at the same time, Earl Cole says, "Good evening. What's going on, Earl?" Fletcher says, "Aha, Tati wants that switchblade heat." Ballet said, "Our substitute teacher is here. Ride strong." Roosh joined Don Callis. He will turn after, says Fletcher. RB says, remind me kind of remind the kill switches in the gauntlet match for Tati Gloves at World End. Byron Cutler says, according to my sources, WWE has also trademarked Bash at the Beach. Okay, so they are going to go all out with this WCW thing. Triple H is like, you know what? I started in WCW, brother. This works for me, brother.
I wonder why. So maybe I'm dumb and don't know anything, but like if you own WCW, why y'all have to trademark everything regarding WCW at this point? And I'm one of those people. I might be in a minority. Y'all choosing to use WCW name for pay per views. What and what? All I care about is what's going to happen on pay per view and if it's going to be good. So who cares? Unforgiven, Bash at the Beach, all these things does not impress me. What's going to happen at the pay per
I
view?
kind of
Am
I
I going
kind
to be
of want
sports
them to
entertained?
revive WCW as as another brand. I'd rather have it as another brand. It would be fun.
No, we're good. Let them pick up business with what they got going on first.
All right, so check out this
Who
card
our
real quick.
hater, Stoltley and Statlander. Statlander shoulder taped up. Lord have mercy.
Jay White versus Samoa Joe, right? Malachi Black versus
Wait,
Penta.
hold on. They're doing an interview.
Okay, I'm not there yet. I am behind. Let's see, man. Maybe I can find me a faster feed.
What? Her favorite color is 3.
What?
Okay. Okay. Lexi, girl, you don't let her just shut the microphone on you like that. Okay.
She said
Oh,
she's a hater and I'm petty.
interesting. Well, Nyla Rose making her way down to the ring. Somebody already in there. I feel bad for them. Man, Nyla was cooking when she was feuding with Athena for the world title. God dang, it was so good. Who's that in the ring? Ava Lawless. Prayers for Ava. This is gonna be quick.
You said I brought you in this world and I'm gonna take you out. What the hell is wrong with Stokely?
All right, we got Aubrey Edwards here. Lovely. Okay, I hear the crowd making noise for Ava here, but where was this when little Tommy was on earlier?
They don't know him. The native beast, Nyla Rose.
I like what Ava got on. That looked like something that Abaddon would wear, though. Oh, hell no. Well, Nyla said you lost your mind. The beginning of the end.
Make it quick.
Another hour left.
That hour went by quick.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not sports entertained, Tony Khan. And it is giving its taped vibe for me.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
I gotta check this out.
This might have been like a Thursday taping with Rampage or something like that. And that's so weird because I
Yeah,
remember Mr. All Days Off was saying how they had the LED boards for the barricades and all that stuff yesterday. And when was that though?
it
It's
was taped on it.
weird.
It was taped on the 10th. So it was taped what, Wednesday? Is it, was it 10? Because
But we
today is
didn't have
13.
that for we didn't have that for Dynamite.
Dynamite, we had the same. What's the name? It ain't no. We had that
They
outside
said
of
yesterday episode of Dynamite was filmed in I mean not Dynamite,
Rampage.
Rampage was filmed in Mississippi. I'm just like, when these bitches went to Mississippi?
It was a house show.
When was that?
I don't know. That's why I say it was a house show.
They've been in Canada all week. I have no clue. I don't know. But that's whatever, because I had to find out. Well, Nyla takes the win. We knew that was happening. Um, you know, that's it. We haven't seen Nyla in a while, and it's just a squash. Great.
Only person she
All
could fight
right.
is Athena.
That was really fun. The
Yeah,
feud that Nyla had with Athena was great. It made the show feel fun. All the little backstage fights that they were getting into and everything. All that shit was just great. And I wish we would see more energy like that, you know? And now she's back to just doing squash matches. And it's like we've already showed like these people are capable of more than just doing squash matches.
they giving
People
her
want to
the
see more.
they giving her the Jade Cargill treatment.
Oh Lord. That's not good. Well, there it is. They're showing Brian and Hangman. Brian is moving on to facing Swerve. I don't know what it was, but I was really surprised about that. But this is gonna be a great match too. Swerve is not phased by who his opponent is. Then he said this is gonna be your final countdown. Damn. Ouch.
So does Hangman come out and help Danielson win, or
No. Well, intentionally, probably not. I mean, honestly, I don't know. But here's Top Flight, Action Andretti. I don't know why you're here, baby. They said you wasn't on. Um, like I said, it's nice to see the brothers out here tonight.
was that Martha Hart that came out and gave Danielson his belt?
Yeah,
I missed that.
she always do. Top Flight, Action Andretti, the perfect baby faces. Maybe y'all gonna have to turn heel to get a title. Maybe.
That would be fun. What's up with all these recaps, man? Show some wrestling. Come
That's
on.
what I said. It's giving me
God.
taped vibes. Well, here come SCP. Oh, Shane Taylor coming out too. Well, it's nice to see Anthony Ogogo getting some TV time.
Are they running this back for real?
Well, it's not trios, it's tag.
Oh, okay.
I
And
mean, look
Dante,
at Shane. He looks great.
which two are who's fighting?
Anthony Ogogo and Lee Moriarty are getting in the ring. They're going against Dante and Darius.
Okay, I didn't know if it was Action Andretti or Dante in the match. He jumped in that ring like he was trying to let us know that leg was all right from that ladder match.
I'm glad Anthony Ogogo is in this because I'm still trying to I'm not necessarily too I'm not sold on him being in the group yet. And I figured like they're gonna have to like do more matches together
Mm-hmm.
for people to really feel like he's in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you can just put people together in a team if they don't have the chemistry or if we don't see them enough as a group to see any chemistry, people are just not gonna. We're just gonna feel like yeah, just threw these people together, you know.
Yeah.
And remember, we haven't seen Anthony Ogogo prior to him joining this group. for a really long time. I can't even tell you. I remember seeing him on Dark. I remember they did have him on All In last year as like one of the people, I guess, interviewing people,
Mhm.
whatever he was doing. So I figured, okay, since they brought him back, they're probably gonna make him a big deal so that they can have like all the UK wrestlers looking real good coming into the pay-per-views. So we'll see. We'll see.
Let me know if you see them promoting Fight Forever at all. That'll let us know if they're going to keep
I
continuing
see
with that.
them right now. They're talking about season 4 pass for Fight Forever. Y'all, I pick up Fight Forever yesterday at Walmart for $5. It's for the Switch. They didn't have it on sale. There was regular price for all the other consoles. So y'all check out your local Walmart. They have so many games on sale for $5, and I was like, I was really surprised. Really surprised.
Well, you know, they trying to get rid of all of that. I told you they're trying to get rid of all the physical media right now. That's the goal. Oh, my watch is talking about I didn't do my exercise today. I'm like, man, I've worked out this morning. Which I forgot I left my watch at home. It's like there's still time. You can still do it. Okay, so yeah, they promoting in season 4. What's up with season 5 though? Can we get some women? Can we get Willow? Can we get to Timeless Tony Storm's outfit? Can we get Sky Blue?
I'm gonna have to wait on that.
Can we get like a big drop of wrestlers? Can we get Top Flight? A tag team pack?
Hold on, give me a minute.
Okay. I'm a little bit behind. I got Dante in the ring with Lee Moriarty right now. They over deserve these some titles at this point, man. I'm tired of seeing these guys without no titles. I don't want to see them leave AEW. They are important to AEW. But Top Flight versus the Street Profits is calling me. Let's see. I'm gonna read some more comments. Let's see. Black Star is here. What's going on, Black Star? He said, "Yeah, the boys bought out Bailey at Mania." Miss Audio said I dislike Dalton Castle. Why you hate Dalton Castle, man? He says Ballet says their hair is a nod to Hulk Hogan. Miss Audio said always have. Black Star says meanwhile Athena is AEW forever. I wish they would put her in Fight Forever. Fletcher says Tati already pissed Leo about this one, but tell me what you think of Tiffy not cashing her money in the bank on knocked out Bailey. Sorry, Leo. No, you all good, bro. I understand. All right, on my tournament on the game, they added a tournament mode. Malachi Black just took Penta out with a black mask. Let's see. Black Star says Ballet says hey to Black Star. Black Star says hey to Ballet. I will ask her that when she gets back. Fletcher, he says Dalton Castle should go to TNA right now. That would be a good place for him. Max Caster could go also partner with AJ Francis and get away from AEW, man. I don't know if it's just get away, period. He might be doing some gymnasiums and stuff for a while. Matt Caster rap against Joe Hendry music battles would go wild. It probably would. RV says Sky Blue is Rosa Negra with a Bishuku running knee. King Leo, unfortunately, is in hesitantly counts 1, 2, 3. Sky Blue screams, Leo, raise my hand. Fletcher Targaryen says Dynamite 250 episode equals MJF versus Osprey. Garcia shows up and costs MJF the match. Osprey retains. Garcia gets the match MJF had promised 2 weeks ago, and Osprey faces Pac for the title. Amazing, Tony Khan. Ballet says Kill Switch wants Nurse Tati too. Mason Chad is here. What's going on, Mason? He said, oh my God, Trump got. Yes, we do know it's been all over the news. Oh man, this is like the 80s again. And I think who's my 80 babies in the chat? I know Ballet is. Ballet, don't this remind you of when Reagan did, right? It's all we're gonna hear on the news for the next few weeks. They probably trying to use this to push him towards presidency again, but we don't know. COVID couldn't even help that. Fletcher says, Tati, who will be your top 10 wrestlers to build a properly Ring of Honor product? We got to come back to that too. Me, who I would have, since let me see, top 10. Well, I mean, since we watch it weekly, my top 10, definitely Athena is always going to be at the top of that list. I do like Dalton Castle, but I would have Mason and Mansoor with him. So that's a 4 already. But I mean, I'm counting them as a stable, so that's 2. Let's see, another so 3, Kyle Fletcher. I do like him being on Ring of Honor. 4, Griff Garrison solo, no tag. 5, let's see, 5, I'm gonna pick a tag team, so Top Flight. 6, another tag team. Who else would I pick for a tag team on there? Oh, the Kingdom. I do like them, so I probably keep the Kingdom down there. 7, Jack Cartwheel would be featured. Hey man, Jack Cartwheel is an attraction. No Vinny. 8. 8, I probably would take somebody off the AEW main roster and bring them down. Probably Nick Wayne, honestly. Let him come down, had to hold the peer title or something like that. 9, give me I like Taya Valkyrie down there, and 10, Diamante. So yeah, those are my 10. No, it might seem a little crazy, but those are my favorites. They be holding AEW down, and they show up to work. So we'll ask Tati how she feels when she comes back. Let's see. Fletcher said maybe Trump is going against the agenda and someone high up is trying to end it. I know USA is the land of the conspiracy theories. That it is. Mason Chad says, hey to Ballet. RB says, Sky Blue continues screaming, raise my hand. King Leo raises Sky Blue hand and attempts to walk away. Sky Blue turn Leo around and gets low. Willow gets in the ring and grabs Sky Blue by her hair. All right. Fletcher Targaryen says, all I know is, as a European, is that they don't want Trump to win because that would mean the end of the Ukraine-Russia war and meaning less money entering from the weapons business. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Ballet says, hi to Mason. Henny God is here. He says, it's a storyline. Clearly, Umaga wanted his revenge. Fletcher says, USA always trying to control the world with the use of weapons in war. I get really pissed about this. Iraq, Ukraine, Palestine, always with their nose on it. Focus on your own country, man. We be trying to, but, Trump be like, hey, look, man, this was started before Trump got into office. So, that's the thing. He let them start running and doing stuff. And, that's one thing I did respect. I hate talking politics, but it's one thing I did respect about Obama. He had his foot on on what's his name's neck, and we were at peace for a long time until the office changed. So, gotta say that. Fletcher says, the true land of shooting and massacre. Oh man. RB says, Henny God Slick was had him, brother. Yet try to be the hero of the world. Control your country first. I agree. Henny God said, it was me all along, Austin. Henny God said, salute RB. Mr. All Days Off says, Hendo Bendo. Ballet says, baby oil sweat and Hulk Hogan hair. Oh man, you talking about the Outrunners? That's hilarious. Ballet says, R.I.P. Dr. Roof. Mr. All Days Off says, R.I.P. Dr. Roof. Dr. Roof gone too. So we done lost Richard Simmons and Dr. Roof today. Oh man, Ballet says, good evening. God bless you. Henny God. RB says, screams. RB says, Sky Blues counters Willow Nightingale and hits her with a red miss. Queen Aminata runs in the ring, hits Willow with brass knucks. Queen Aminata grabs the mic and scream, hit the mic, and they play the club. Henny guy says, Ballet, thank you, and good evening to you too. Hope all is well with you. Ballet says, R.I.P. Richard Simmons. I used to watch the promo for Sweating to the Oldies on Saturday mornings. Absolutely. Some people used to work out to it trying to get a cheap workout. Fletcher said, "Would you like to see AEW do a show on the former ECW arena?" No. I would love to see ECW have another a 2-night stand or another 1-night stand. Mr. Always also said, "Can Tony buy him some veneers with his billions of dollars?" Oh man, you getting on his teeth already? He drinks too much coffee. RB says Queen Aminata tells TK play in the club. TK replies, tell the DJ play in the club. Sky Blue Queen Aminata give King Leo no chill a lap dance. Mr. Always off says Mark Briscoe. Ballet said I'm tired, but other than that, thanks, I'm doing okay, Henny guy. Ballet said I don't know if he wants them. Mr. Holidays off. Mr. Holidays off is laughing. RB says Trump teaching us how to stunt. Fletcher says how Uncle Howdy did Trump badly. Oh man, Henny guy that says prayers to Ballet. Miss Arties all said, when you say two Trump Shakur ate them like Scooby snacks, you are stupid. Ballet says hello to Earl. Fletcher says WCW Netflix about to come soon. Now that's interesting. Apparently WWE trademarked WCW so that Vince wouldn't get that. That's what I heard. Well, they do have to re up on the names. If you don't re up on your business name, somebody else can grab it. Speaking of which, I need to take care of some business myself. Mr. Arties off said, LOL. Someone said Trump went under the podium to blade like CM Punk at All In London. Oh man, yo, they are wild. And somebody else said Triple H booked that too. I saw that on my brother was telling me about that. Master Chad said TJP in the AEW, the new mass character Suicide 2.0. All right. We see they are still getting to it in the ring. All right, Lee Johnson or oh, he missed. Oh, Top Flight takes the match against STP. Fletcher says, Leo, what's that card you're making? 2K. Oh no, the card that I was making is AEW Fight Forever. I just set up a little tournament just to have going in the background because they added a tournament mode finally to the game, and I just have right now it is MJF versus Swerve. That is the next match. So I just got it going in the background just to see what happens. I always do that.
For Dante.
Yes. Who was this in the ring? Oh, Anthony Agogo. No kidney punches tonight, bruv.
Tony Khan, we're bored.
Yes. And we are 19 minutes in. This was a 20-minute match from entrance to the ending.
Oh, Diana, okay.
Let's see. Well, we can mark it at
Rosa.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tati.
Yeah, Diana's doing an interview.
Did my neighbor just pull his motorcycle out? It's been a while.
All right, Thunder Rosa done showed up.
My feed is set to Thursday, so I am way behind you. Are they on commercial for you now?
They're beefing forever.
ever. She on Cardi time.
Oh, lumberjack match. Okay.
Who was talking about a lumberjack match last night?
No, they're gonna have a lumberjack match on the Rosa and Diana next week on Collision.
Think Serena gonna be
Interesting.
out there trying to recruit for her school?
Interesting.
You heard
They're
me?
gonna be beefing forever. Okay, so so far I'm not bored with what they got going on, but it
Mhm.
is I don't know like how long they're gonna stretch it out for, but we'll see. We shall see.
Let's see. Oh, um, Fletcher's asked you how. What are your top 10 in the book for Ring of Honor?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Like for me or for the company,
Just you.
I would
If
have
you was running Ring of Honor.
anybody that I put is just gonna be exclusive to Ring of Honor because like I think that's the issue right now. The fact that they put titles on people on Ring of Honor who they can't keep on the show. Other than Athena, like everyone else is just like elsewhere. So I would keep the titles on the Undisputed Kingdom, but they would have to stay on Ring of Honor. I would do the same for Mark Briscoe. He just gonna have to stay on the show. Um, I don't know necessarily about top 10. I'd keep Athena over there. TV title. I don't know if I would put it back on Fletcher, but it was great to see him have it. STP probably would stay over there and bring them up as a group because, like I said, they need to be more of a better group. Like I'm not really sure. I'm not sold on them yet, so I would keep them over there. Um, the Righteous I would keep over there too. Build them up as a trios with Lance Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I mean, like the people that they already got over there, it's fine. It's just not much going on. So
Okay. Let's see. We were at 5:59 with was it ballet asking was 8:59 for you? I would take or 7:59. Ballet asking.
oh
She said
Lord,
I haven't seen.
what did she say?
She said I haven't seen Nyla Rose in a minute.
Oh, Nyla's talking right now. Beyonce's internet. Oh my God, Nyla versus Mercedes.
That's what we get next. I thought Mercedes was fighting somebody else next.
Okay. Oh. Nyla is so funny.
Beyonce's internet.
Well, it's official. Mercedes versus Nyla. I find that really interesting that that's what we're gonna get. Because I remember Nyla, I forgot what she said on X or whatever, but I was like, that would be interesting if this actually happened. And here we are. Well, Sky Blue, she got on her cowboy hat. She looks really different. I don't know.
She's turning face.
Yeah, she looks cute. Who's Sky Blue going against again?
I think she might be fighting a jobber.
Oh, Harley Cameron. There we go.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be fun. And she's coming out by herself. Oh no, never mind.
Athena
Soraya's out
wanted
here.
Athena wanted that match against Mercedes too.
Ooh, Soraya look like a snack. Okay, I'm with it.
They must be telling Sky Blue some wild shit while she walking down and getting mad. Oh, you know what? It's the Stampede, right? That's why they doing the cowboy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where they
Okay, Soraya. Okay, I dig it. Harley looks great. You know, I can't say that I've been entertained with her in the ring, but you know, she's doing her thing. I've
she always
only
dresses
ever
great.
seen a handful of matches with her, to be honest. She's hardly she. I had not seen her in the ring. Maybe I would probably say 5 times, and I'm being very generous by saying 5.
Mm-hmm.
Who is screaming like that? Like what the hell?
These fans is
Okay.
wilding. These fans is wilding tonight. They're gonna get kicked out. Aubrey gonna better call security.
I missed the commentary table like right outside the ring. It's
I do too.
weird.
Maybe they just couldn't fit it in that arena.
All right, Harley putting a little bit of work in. Okay.
It's gotten a lot better. It's been a year. Unless Sky Blue is just that good.
I mean, Sky's been wrestling for a really long time. Harley, I don't know. We've only seen her a few times in the ring here in AEW, so
You see Sky Blue re-upping with them?
I don't know, probably.
She hasn't held the title yet, right? TBS, nothing.
Who?
Sky Blue.
Oh, no, no. She should just go her little bitch, okay?
Harley out here wrestling like Terry.
Picture and picture already? Well, damn.
You know they're not gonna do that, man. Look, we are at the bottom of the hour already. He just be booking anything. Why he book the best match in the beginning? It's like you book the best match in the beginning and don't care about the rest of the show.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird. I don't know, y'all. I'm a little bored. You know, it's not like I had anything else to do. This could have been better so far. That's why I said like when the shows are taped, there's like a different vibe to it where it just I don't know.
Because you don't know what's thrown together and what's not right now. Like, and Canada's a wrestling town.
They're bored. That's what it is. Because I think it might have been that they filmed Collision after Dynamite
Probably.
or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, look in the back. I see a lot of
Something
empty
like
seats. I
that.
see some empty seats back there
You
in
know,
the
to sit
back.
through all that. Not
Yeah.
everybody's up for that. You know, me, I don't care. I'll be there. But
Mm-hmm.
most people, they're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Fletcher Targaryen says Uncle Howdy did Trump badly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did we read these comments already? I don't know.
Yeah, I am all the way at 7:59 your time with ballet saying I haven't seen Nyla Rose in a minute.
Oh, okay.
He says
The
AEW
AEW
mask.
mask guys, a Rey Mysterio.
Oh shit.
No, no.
Tati, please don't have Tati tear this
Y'all
shit
can
up.
keep him.
She'll tear that room up if
Ray,
Miss All
go
that.
enjoy retirement.
Miss All these offsets supposedly it's a Maris. Stoke no joke. Fletcher says Stoke gives me Teddy Long vibes, man. Teddy started like this on WCW as a wrestling manager, also. Yeah, man. Listen, Stokely, man. That's why I say he was in Chase U for a second, and he was funny. Ballet said Little Tommy. Fletcher said Collision should be always live, not tape. I absolutely agree. This 3 days ago, right after a dynamite thing, is not cracking for us this night. We that's why we don't feel it. There's no energy there. Fletcher says Roderick Strong should go to Adam's house and whoop his ass, getting custody of the Undisputed Kingdom and writing Adam Cole off TV for good. Damn, just write his ass right into the video games. Period. That's it. Let's see. Ballet said top flight. Fletcher says finally Danielson got a title on AEW.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
shit. Ballet
Well,
says Lee Moriarty. Fletcher says Danielson should make his all-in entrance with the Owen title. Oh shit.
well, he won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I mean, that's what he trading it in for. He cashing in, right? That's his money in the bank, his title in the bank.
Something like that.
Miss Artist just said these guys just wrestled on Rampage. That's what we was saying,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like Hobbs should take a Go-Go's place on STP. That would be nice once he's back. Mr. Artist also says Shane Questlove Taylor, you are stupid.
Bro.
Fletcher says, I don't know. Go doesn't have the same charisma as ST or Moriarty. It's like he doesn't fit that faction. Hobbs, Hill, Keith, Lee Johnson, Swerve could cook
Lee
wild.
Johnson.
Tati, yo, reaction is killing me. Swerve and Moriarty tag team. Oh, that would be fire. Ballet is laughing at Miss All Days Off. Ballet said, I would love that match, Top Flight and the Street Profits. Yes.
Yes.
Can you please tell me where the storylines are in AEW Collision? I'm just seeing wrestling matches.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah,
That's exactly what's happening.
we all trying to figure that out right now. We all lost. Ballet
Things
says,
are a little
peace.
bit all over the place, and like when it's so, like I feel like it would have been a different vibe in terms of if it was filmed. I mean, not filmed. If it was live, the show probably would be different in terms of what they're giving us right now. The trios title, Lord knows what they're doing with that. Deanna Thunder Rosa, they're beefing every show. Um, SCP and them, I don't know. There's not necessarily a story between them. There's just matches between them. So today is kind of feeling like a lazy show to me.
It is. It's not fun in a heat wave at all. Ballet says, please hit that like button. Yes, please hit the
Yes,
like button.
please. I appreciate it.
Micah Desert says, I came in when Strong versus Castle was going on and watched up until the 6-man match and with the Martin brothers. This show has been boring. There it is.
Yeah.
Ballet says,
Yeah,
I remember the Reagan situation, King Neil. Yes, man, this is what it's like. It's like the Reagan thing all over again. Oh man. Tati, you wasn't around yet, right? You didn't have to see. Yeah, man, you were lucky. This is all they did for the whole thing. It was like that. What it was a reenactment of that buckwheat. What's the name that they did on Saturday Night Live? That's what they was reenacting. It was Ronald Reagan's situation, but they used buckwheat instead. That's what this is. You about to see this on TV for like a whole week.
Yeah.
They finna milk this.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the news cycle is just beginning. Fletcher Targaryen says, Micah, have the story of the EVPs, Hangman obsessed with Swerve, you have Darby wanting revenge of Perry, Omega wants to take the EVPs down, Statlander and Willow feuding for months, Tony and Mariah is cinema. Micah just watched the products. The stories are there. Leo, do you imagine Willow dethroning?
Right, the stories are there, but he was talking about specifically on Collision tonight.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Do you imagine?
Oh, did y'all see Darby getting thrown around at Brody Lee concert? I mean, not Brody Lee. Brody King's concert.
Yeah, I didn't know Brody King had
Darby
a band.
just showed up on stage and Brody snatched him up and threw him into the crowd. I was like, what the fuck? It's on site every time these guys get together.
He said we beefing forever. And it's just like what's the name said tonight. He said, "Do I see the Willow dethroning Athena?" Nah, Willow already lost that battle down in Ring of Honor. So
They went with each other 3 times. Willow beat her twice, I think. Was it twice? I think it was twice. I'm not 100% sure. I know Willow won the second match between them, and then Athena won the third match, since that was for the women's title. That was actually just about a year ago, that before the Honor pay-per-view last year. Athena and Willow had main evented that pay-per-view, and that match was just absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Probably the best match I've ever seen Willow do. Real talk.
damn. Let's
Well, they're
see.
showing the whole Chris Jericho thing with Samoa Joe. I cannot believe they did that, but okay.
This is the same shit WWE does with the recaps after every fucking match.
This
I
is the
don't want to
same
see
fucking
it.
recaps from last night. Rampage. They gave these recaps yesterday. Oh Lord.
Whoever the production team is needs to be hurt. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Okay, you said Leo. Oh yeah, we saw that. Ballet says Dr. Ruth passed away yesterday at 96. Man.
Well, damn.
Fletcher says Miss Jada Parker. Damn, yes, sir. He says she should be the main event champ. She is coming soon. Don't worry. Manny K is in the house. He says Anthony Ogogo needs to go to the Indies for some reason. I see Shane Taylor leaving after his contract expired. A lot of people have been saying that. Fletcher says,
I don't know.
why don't you make a reaction channel off TV shows? Maybe with Leo would be awesome, man. And start with From, please. Tati, you have flirted with the idea of doing some like movie reactions and
Only horror stuff.
yeah, I think she would only do horror stuff. Mr. Aldays off says Sky Blue fell off. Damn.
Well,
That's cool. Earl is still in the building. He says boring.
Oh, are you still here?
Yeah, he is. Why he said it is boring. Yeah, hey Earl, we agree with you. You are telling no lies right now. Ballet says King Leo. We didn't talk about Solo's tomato red socks and belt combo last night. I did mention it though.
It's so distracting. So distracting. Okay.
Listen, he gonna find a way to blend that red and black in. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do it different every week.
This is interesting because I wonder if like people watching the shows be reaching out to WWE and say, "Hey, can we dress Solo?" You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like that's good opportunities if that's the case. You know,
Yeah.
I won't say that about last night, but the Red Sox, oh my God, blinded. Absolutely.
Where the hell he find them red ass socks from? That's what I want to know. Did he go to the Slauson? He went to the Slauson swap meet. Oh man, Ballet says Calgary Stampede is a 10-day event. Damn, 2 weeks. That's probably why they out there. So
that's
long.
not bad. I bet you the weather's not too bad over there around this time either.
Nah. Let's see. Hey Google, what's the weather in Calgary?
Right now in Calgary, Canada, it's 80 degrees and partly cloudy. Tonight, the forecast is for a high of 77.
That's better than here.
59 and partly cloudy.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees, so that means it was probably up in a high 80s maybe today. Mr. All Day is all said is he got the cow and the cowboy and the farmers. Ballet says, I don't know what happened with Sky Blue. Hey man, how Sky Blue just don't look happy. Ballet says, I need to see Bret Hart. That would be nice to see Bret Hart come out to the crowd. Nice. Ballet said that crowd is probably tired. Ballet says, I don't care for her. Earl said this match should have been booked in the library. Oh man.
There she doesn't look happy.
Ballet said Harley, that's who she's talking about. She don't care for
her. Interesting. Hikaru Shida. Lord have mercy. All right, Sky. Oh, hell no. Orange Cassidy. All right, very interesting. Sky Blue wants to go against Hikaru Shida. Let's see how that turns out.
So she's calling out Hikaru Shida out of all people.
She says she's bored. Will somebody get Orange Cassidy some new sneakers? Damn.
Orange man, he just like listen. He's you know what the vibe of Collision tonight feels like Orange Cassidy's essence.
Well, we got 20 more minutes before the show is over, and so this is what we're gonna get. All right. Well, here
Well,
is Kyle O'Reilly.
somebody send Mitch a message and let him know that Orange Cassidy's coming out, so he can be enraged. Mr. Aldays also said Paige reminds me of Bret Hart in WCW, was once a huge deal in WWE, then had a movie featured on her life, then fell off and not used properly in the second company. God damn.
Well,
Lay says, I hear you. Mr. Aldays also said, where is Scorpio Sky? Man, look, he
you
did
tell
them
me.
promos. Every time he do them promos to come back, they just like, you know what, this shit ain't working, bro. Your promos.
You tell me.
Just go to WWE and be Flash Funk 2.0, bro. It's
Oh Lord.
you know, at least you'll be featured for a little while. They'll call him Flash Crunk. Let's see. Fletcher Targaryen says Darby wasn't the only one jumping off the stage. There was a ton of people. No, Darby got threw off the stage.
Yes, he got thrown off.
Yes. Tyler Helton says, yo, what's going on, Tyler? How are
Hello,
you?
Tyler.
Miss Aldays off says, yo. Fletcher says, Tati from is horror, so I'll be here to see the reaction. He wants you to watch that bad. You definitely got to check it out. Mr. Aldays off says, solo sponsored by Men's Warehouse. You are stupid. You just gonna take.
You're gonna
right
like the way you look. I guarantee
the
it.
cheap spot. Fletcher Targaryen says AEW isn't pushing Sky. Get ready to see her going to NXT. Ballet says our tribal chief or our tropical chief.
Yeah, our.
Tyler Hilton says WWE SummerSlam poster is fire. It is fire.
It is cute, and somebody already made a Barbie version of it, and that's cute too. We'll see what happens.
Mr. Aldi's also said, remember Silent Library on MTV? I don't remember.
Oh my god, I used to love that show. I used to be like, dang, maybe I should just pick me and my friends to go do that show. We would be wild. We would they probably would kick us off.
Yeah, you had to be quiet. The host used to always be like, shh, if you got too loud, right?
If you like, they have like this thing where like if you make too much noise. I vaguely remember it, but I remember wanting to do a show like that with my friends. Like for real. Like when you have like really cool friends, y'all just look at each other and just start laughing. Like you don't even do anything and you're just dying laughing. So I know for sure I wouldn't walk out with any money.
That was me.
Great experience.
That was me taking my final in theater. And taking the day I took my finals, and I decided to go to school loaded for some reason, or get loaded during finals. I don't know what I was thinking in high school, man. That shit was all I did was laugh during all the finals, and everybody would be like, all you heard was teachers, shh. Like I can't stop laughing though. So they teamed up.
Ew, Orange. I can't stand him.
Roddy with his porn stash. Oh man, Ballet says, "Oh, stop it, Mr. All Days Off." Ballet says, "Yes, I remember that show." RV said, "I'm back, y'all. What I missed? You missed absolutely nothing, bro."
They had some WWE wrestlers on it. I think this is when they were doing. Was it NXT? Was it NXT? I can't remember, but I'll look it up. It might be on YouTube. I remember I saw it maybe like a year ago. So somebody was on there.
They both talking about they don't want to fight Kyle, right? That's funny.
They're friends. That's why I keep saying, Kyle O'Reilly, leave that little punk ass group you in and come on over to the Undisputed Kingdom.
Absolutely, RB, your comments were read. Mr. Aldays offset comments. Stupid. RB says now that Kenny Omega is injured and Nurse Tati is up for grabs. King Leo and Sky Blue, Willow Nightingale go main event World's End, or do you want to let No Chill Story main event? Nah, man, you know, well, that's a coin flip. I'm gonna let you coin flip that one. And we are at the end of the comments right now for the time being. MJF, I didn't watch like 2 matches in this tournament I set up. MJF ended up beating Swerve. Now it's MJF versus Adam Page.
All right, so I found the link. I put it on. It's Dolph Ziggler, Chris Masters, Kurt Hawkins, Trent Beretta, JTG, and Kalen Croft.
Oh, Deacon Beretta was over there too.
Speaking of Deacon Beretta, where is he?
I don't know. I know he in the game with long hair over here.
Because I'm assuming like he's obviously part of Don Callis' family, and we haven't seen him. He could have been on tonight, doing a little beatdown, little Tommy earlier. If Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly wins this, I'm not gonna be happy.
You know they are.
Because like for me, I understand the Kingdom are tag champions at Ring of Honor, but it's just like, why have them lose? Keep that going. We got a pay-per-view literally in a week. Oh wait, no, never mind, not a week. 2 weeks with Ring of Honor. Don't have them losing just so Orange Cassidy can look strong. Like, what the fuck?
No, what if they win and Kyle gets them to tap out, and then they like start celebrating Kyle like beating them?
What?
They gotta say they go because they still trying to be friends with him, so they gonna celebrate his victory.
Well, damn, that's desperate.
Oh man, RB said the show ain't over yet. Man, we are probably praying for it to be over at this point. Mr. Always also said, "Well, this episode was funny. I forgot it could be on YouTube."
No, Matt said he didn't want to do this. They really love you, Kyle. Get over it.
He's so angry.
Picture in picture.
They gotta get that money in. They gotta get that money in. That
Ugh.
money bowl. Pass that money bowl.
Well, damn. Interesting. Well, they got a lot of the Silent Library episodes on YouTube. It's good for a good laugh.
I'm definitely gonna have to go back and
Oh, and by the way, on Bay's podcast, they finally talked about it. And I always wanted Taker to talk about this when that episode of Sunday Night Heat when Godfather was going against the Undertaker. Godfather comes out, Paul Bearer and Taker's already in the ring, but Godfather comes out with the hose. And then so to convince Taker that he don't want to have this match, he was offering the hose to Taker so that they don't have the match. And obviously that didn't go well for Godfather. But I always wanted him to talk about this. So it was so funny. He was talking about how he was really trying not to fucking laugh because they're best friends in real life, and because he said Godfather was like, he said, "Oh, I know you like hoes," and he said, "I don't know if everything is dead about you." But if it is, one of these hoes can help you. And then Taker obviously was not happy about it and whooped his ass.
Oh man, that's funny. Did I gotta go? I want to watch that. Did Taker almost break character when he was telling that?
He looks serious, but it's funny enough to make somebody laugh though. Oh, I know Taker has had a lot of moments in his career where he wanted to laugh and had to hold it in.
And that episode was kind of funny. I need to finish watching it with Godfather on there because they were talking about like how Godfather got him into country music, and you know what I mean. Like he turned him into the American badass and shit, and ride motorcycles and all that shit. Like it's funny.
And he's definitely one of Taker's oldest friends in terms of wrestling. So they've been cool for a really long time.
BSK. Let's see. I got questions for you. FTR, are they hurt or something? No, they actually were there tonight, so it looks like they are back.
Dax was having medical issues, and we assumed that he was going to be gone for a really long time, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be at all in terms of how long he would have been out.
Tony Khan senzu bean or put him in a cryogenic chamber so he's healed.
You know what? That might have been what it was.
Yeah, like come over, I'll let you borrow my chamber, man. You can get in. Me and LeBron have 3.
Oh, okay. Will Ospreay and MJF is gonna be the opening match. Okay, opening match. So Swerve and Okada is gonna be main event.
I
Right
bet you that's
call,
what they.
Tony Khan.
I bet you that's what they put in the match next. I mean, if they do make a season 5, they're gonna put Will Ospreay in the game. Sell the pack for like $25. They're gonna raise the price for Will Ospreay. So in
the crowd quiet as hell, which is interesting. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens next week. Why don't you twist his ankle or something? Stomp on him.
and we still got 8 minutes.
God, no matter what Orange Cassidy do, this guy. Kyle O'Reilly, would you hit your friend? Would you really do that? How awful. And give it up for Kyle O'Reilly. He's been putting in work since he's been back.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kyle O'Reilly has been doing this thing since he's been back. He has not held back on what he's capable of doing in the ring. Definitely applaud him for that. Come on, Taven. Taven ain't wearing them white gloves no more. Oh.
Oh. Well, Orange Cassidy been out for a minute. Probably catching a breather outside the ring, so it's pretty much a handicap match at this point.
That double dragon screw was fucking amazing.
Okay. I wonder why ref just got both of these guys in the ring going against Kyle and not saying anything. What the hell? Roderick called Ishii a peanut head. What the fuck? Oh man, Orange Cassidy rose from the dead. Here we go.
The Orange Taker.
Oh no! Don't don't do Bay like that.
You the one that said he rose from the dead.
All right, they threw Orange Cassidy out like the trash he is. Kyle, they don't want to fight you. Y'all should hug this out. Ugh. I don't know what y'all see in Orange Cassidy.
Rampage was better.
All right. The Orange Cassidy threw his elbow pad into the crowd and people are fighting for it. Ew. No. Not me.
You wouldn't fight for it to bring it back as a keepsake?
Nah, I'll be ducking like Trump. Make sure
he wasn't
make sure
ducking.
that thing don't touch me.
He wasn't ducking.
What is going on here? Why was he holding on to him? They better not win. Roderick said I've seen enough. Oh God, Roderick. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Roderick is making his way to the ring. He's seen enough. Oh, he's going to talk to Kyle.
Let me get a
They're
heel
trying to
turn.
save the friendship, y'all.
Let me get a heel turn.
Who is that? Ah. Oh, Deacon Beretta. Oh, ref, would you count?
The referee been letting
Come
bullshit
on.
happen all night, so that's why he not in the game.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm.
That's what I wanted. Deacon Beretta, you can unbutton like 2 more buttons.
You
I'll take
stupid.
it. Would you stomp his ass out? Okay. Oh. Oh. They about to stump. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Deacon Beretta is attacking Kyle O'Reilly, but the Undisputed Kingdom is like, no, that's our friend. Leave him alone.
They set it up.
Um,
But why he choke Orange Cassidy like that?
what the fuck is that in orange hands? What is that?
Did he ask the crowd for his shoulder
Is
pad
that
back?
a wrench or something?
Oh,
Orange
remember?
Cassidy, that is not the babyface thing to do. How dare you?
Well, remember? Trent hit Chuck with the what's the name for on his leg.
Where is Deacon Beretta, people? Where the church at? Uncle Don, where y'all at? Um, uh,
Like he
well,
out here with pipe with plumbing wrenches.
how
Little
y'all
orange.
gonna just attack a man like this? Am I missing something?
They just wrote him off
Um,
TV. Hopefully for the next month.
Deacon Beretta ain't do anything to anyone that doesn't deserve it. Um,
Did we really need to see Ishii tonight?
Well, they showing more. What they giving right now? Why am I seeing Daniel Garcia getting his ass whooped again?
Well, I guess he paid for the overtime for us to be bored still. So
More little replays and shit like that from the past few weeks.
he paid for another 8 minutes for replays.
What is this? This um They're trying to remind everyone. Don't forget. Um, Dynamite on Wednesday. Will Ospreay versus MJF. Um, I don't know. I'm bored. Ugh, I'm over it.
Oh man,
Y'all, that was tough.
that was a hard watch. That was a hard watch on
That
a
was
Saturday.
tough.
On a Saturday, that was probably one of the hardest. Rampage wasn't even as hard to get through yesterday. Rampage was more entertaining than Collision today.
Right. And all them little packages that they've been showing, they gave all that shit on Rampage last night.
They ended this shit like Ring of Honor.
And I don't
Ring of Honor was better than Collision this week,
all right.
and it was
Well,
only an hour of power. Let's see. RB says, Tyler Hilton, how are you tonight? Ballet says, Kenny Omega is still hurt. Nurse Toddy to the rescue. Tyler says, hey to Robert. Ballet said they are still setting off firecrackers. Yes, they are. This is the LA. Gonna keep going until probably next month.
weird. Y'all should be worried about buying groceries instead of firecrackers. I'll tell you that.
Man, I don't know. They trying to set off riots with Trump, so who knows what'll happen. Mr. All Days Off says, LOL, I gotta check that outfit out. Godfather and Taker. Mr. All Days Off said, Karma melted down Taker's urn into bling. He did, comma. And he wore it as a chain. He said, "This." I remember he was like, "This urn is mine." How many times did Comma change characters? He went from Godfather, comma. He wasn't the Sultan. Who was he? He was
He
another
was a good father. He
the good
was
father. That
Papa
was
Shango.
Papa Shango.
Those are the only ones I actually remember, at least in WWE.
Hey man, Taker kept him with a job. Like, Vince, you can't fire my boy Vince. Nope. Renew his contract. When he became the Godfather, it was money. I enjoyed him coming down to the ring. Tyler Hilton says, I think WWE shoots at AEW against AEW. They take shots against each other. He said again. Ballet says the orange is back. Mr. Ortiz says the Oranger Taker.
No, thank you.
Ballet said Pastor Beretta. He has now passed deacon status and gotten his doctorate after that. He is Pastor Beretta now. She is throwing tomatoes. Fletcher says Ishii. Ballet says a monkey wrench. So this all has the monkey in the wrench. Fletcher says, Dom, my man. Mr. Ortiz also says Trent might as well join the Undisputed Era. Ballet says, I bet you Sky Blue was not happy with Fletcher coming out with that cutoff shirt on. Oh, man. He said Ishii is spending the summer on AEW. He is. That's what they say, right? Ballet says, I give this episode a C+. Man,
it's a C- for me.
You are kind, Ballet. Where is Ishii neck? Oh, that's been gone, man, for a while. He got the Kurt Angle special. Chris Leclerc says Collision was a beat.
So kind.
With that neck, dude.
You know what? Mr. All Days Off. Gonna put you on timeout.
Oh, Fletcher Targaryen said Tati, spoiler alert, Garcia Costa MJF next week's match. Building the promise, MJF versus Garcia, all in, boring, and Ospreay will get screwed by Don, and Pac is the new champ. Pac is the new champ.
Mr. That's a lot of drama.
Said, yes, it was a B. B hard to watch. Oh man. Chris Leclerc says, I only care about Sky Blue match on Collision. That's all.
That's all he care about.
Man, Ballet says they are setting them off here too. Byron Color says WWE has a trademark file for Bash at the Beach. That will be fun. I would love to see it. I mean, before they was just doing a tribute to the troops. So I mean, you change it to Bash at the Beach. Why not? And didn't they have a bash? I thought they had a Bash at the Beach last year.
No clue. Not that I could.
No, they had something else earlier this year. It was like some kind of summer. Because I remember they had the match with what was it? It was something. I remember Sol Ruka brung out the surfboards and all that shit. It was something like it was a spring break thing.
Spring break thing?
Yeah, that's what it was. He was the good father, right? With right to censor, Mr. All Days Off said, I do remember that.
Worst theme of all time,
Oh my
by the
God.
way.
Tyler WWE shot AEW, WWE getting eaten by the developmental brand Buddy. Robert Brown said, did Sky Blue win tonight? Yes, she did. Mr. All Days Off said, what if WWE brought back Road Wild? Now, that would be kind of fun, but Undertaker would definitely have to be involved if they did that. He would have to host it. Mr. All Days Off said, Spring Breaking. Yes, that was the show. And we have made it through the comments through after this boring day of wrestling, unfortunately.
This was rough.
It was a very rough watch. Byron Color says worst thing song of all time. Anything from Def Rebel. Yeah, I mean that's what Ife said recently. Said anybody that is the worst themes. Anybody that's getting anything from Def Rebel. Man, yeah, it was yeah, yeah. That's how I feel about tonight's wrestling. Is yeah. Baron Corbin's thing song is kind of fire. It's a few people that got some. Trick Williams got some fire. He probably was in the booth though. He probably was in there telling him, "Listen, bro, let me just go ahead and hit the pads. Y'all can get credit." Tati, what you looking at? You over there surfing something?
Um, I'm just keeping myself busy, I guess. I really do want to see the Noah show from, well, apparently this morning that we all miss. People were saying that Io Sky match was could be considered for match of the year. That's interesting. I would like to see what happened on that. Definitely like to see that. But y'all, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, Tati is bored. Absolutely. Could have been a better show, but whatever. Whatever. So I don't really care for like the tape shows. It's just a weird vibe to it. And they could make it more interesting for sure. One of the collisions that I'm going to go to is going to be a taped collision, so that's going to be on Thursday. So it's going to be different to sit through in comparison to what they normally do, which is live. I don't know, like collision, those first, I don't know, I would say like 6 months ish was like really strong. And I would say in time after time, like I felt like Collision was better than Dynamite. And now they, like, I don't want to say it was ever like so obviously with CM Punk being there at first, there was like a separation in terms of, oh, clearly these people are on Collision and not on Dynamite, but it's not like some kind of like, I don't know, some permanent thing or whatever going on. And after Punk had left, it was still the same way for a little bit, but then you start seeing them slowly but surely putting people who's never been on Collision more and more on the shows. And then after a while, they just went wild and just said, fuck it, we just gonna do whatever we want on Collision. And it's just been so different. It's been so different. So
Yeah,
it's not the same.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm just texting my cousin. She wasn't feeling well, so responding. Oh man, let's see. When you say Slim Bates says somebody, oh yeah, yep, that is the going saying today. Slim Bates.
Hmm.
Fletcher Shargarian says, of course, WWE isn't taking L's outside Forbidden Door. My ass, more like burying doors. Oh, Tyler Hilton says, I think Trick Williams needs to go to the main roster next year. Fletcher says Trick Williams ain't ready. Oh, that's why I say give him a year, he'll be all right. Mr. Aldays also said, I guess Montez has to entertain himself since Hunter doesn't use him. I mean, he
Um.
his wife is on top right now. Well, I mean, then again,
Well.
Bianca is on her. They got her on ambassador mode right now, so hey, they still getting bread.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was to say. They still getting money, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think it sounds cool where somebody say, "Hey, I'm a WWE superstar," and then not really having matches, not into like any interesting storylines and things like that. Like, that's also not a flex either.
Hmm.
But the checks, they cleared. So I guess that's what matters, right?
Yeah, maybe they're working on the plans. I seen they did show Bianca and They showed Bianca yesterday and Jade, giving Naomi some love. So they was backstage and catering. So
Mm. I
maybe
mean,
they did.
both these companies have no excuse. They do have a lot of people on the roster, but they have a lot going on. NXT, you got Raw, SmackDown, even this little speed thing that they're doing on Twitter. Like, y'all have enough time for just about everybody who is not injured to be getting used at some capacity. Same thing with um AEW as well. Like, why it seems like so many people are there but not there at the same time is weird.
I would
Yeah.
love to see Montez Ford win the speed title.
I guess, I don't see the speed title as anything. I mean, they don't even let you walk around with the damn thing. So like for me, with just that alone, it almost seemed like it's nothing special. you know
Yeah,
that's like
if
the coolest thing, like to be like holding tight. I remember like my brother and my cousin, like they used to make these paper titles when we were kids, and I thought it was
Mhm.
so cute but cheesy at the same time. But like that's really like that's the prize, to be walking around with the title. So now because you little little Twitter champion, you can't walk around with that. That is just so weird. So it already takes that, and it downgrades just winning it. So who wants to win something that they can't even show off?
one of
Weird.
your signs should be an old school cardboard title and just write old school wrestling fan on
What?
it. You should make a cardboard title and just old school wrestling fan on it, like as a title.
Oh man. I
No.
mean, I'm telling you, I just don't get it. Like we shouldn't really be missing anybody unless they're injured. So I've been bored all week. Real talk, in terms of okay, but I will say the ending of Dynamite was just really, really great. The match with Hangman and Brian was great, but then when they added the drama, forget it.
NXT was fun. NXT was fun this week. She look at Tati, she looking to the side. It wasn't that
Mm.
bad. So
It wasn't
Ruka, it
bad,
wasn't
but
that bad.
I don't know what. Well, I don't know, that whole thing with Mariah May and Tony
That was
was
fun.
probably the most exciting thing I saw all
I
week.
agree. I agree. I can agree with that. Let's see. Fletcher says Montez has entertainment enough with Bianca. Oh man, he said he did some. Mr. Ortiz said he did something funny this on his Twitter. Him and Bianca. I got to check it out. Fletcher says I need Bianca Belair versus Miss Jada Parker. I would love to see that myself. I think it's coming at some point. With Queen Aminata as special ref. Oh shit. Fletcher got his eyes to the side. That's a lot of thickness in that ring and chocolate. Mr. Audio said we need a new segment, top 3 moments of the week. I think Collision is the unofficial ending of the wrestling week. It is the official ending of the wrestling week, unless there's a pay-per-view. Fletcher says good idea. And which show won the week? Sky Blue is waiting for Julia
Ooh.
Hart to return from injury. Slim Bates said the ending to SmackDown was good. But the endings of the show ain't enough. Like the ending of Collision was trash, but the ending of Dynamite was amazing. The beginning of the show was good tonight, but the ending, it's like it just like it gets boring over time. And Dynamite, like if they didn't end the match with Mariah beating down Tony Storm, that would have been a boring ass ending. Like that made the end the night. In
Well,
between all of that is the shit that we be worried about.
the ending, I do feel like, are supposed to be strong.
Hmm.
So, with Dynamite, that was strong. SmackDown, even though I could complain,
Hmm.
that was strong. Not strong enough for me, but it was still strong way to end off the show. Um, no, for real. Like, am I
No,
lying?
nah,
What was that on commentary yesterday talking about? Oh, this is so sick and sadistic. No, it's not. Nobody was
yeah,
bleeding.
yeah,
Nobody
it
was
wasn't.
hurt.
It wasn't.
Y'all put Randy
Brandy.
Orton through a padded table that's already dismantled before he touched it. What is that?
Brandy had the best reaction. She said, "So it wasn't nobody in the back that could help, like nobody." She said, "She said I'm retired these days, but she said, you know what I mean. I got a mean sprint on a Peloton, but that's about it."
Crazy.
I was like,
Crazy.
"Nah,
I don't
everybody in the back
It
when Cody
wasn't
softened up."
enough. It wasn't enough. And Cody Rhodes, he Cody Rhodes didn't leave with a scratch. And y'all mean to tell me that it wasn't strong enough? What they could have done wasn't done. and then Cody over there crying about them putting Randy through the table, like, no, take me instead. I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up. It just wasn't enough.
He's a
They could have
fighting.
definitely taken it there.
He's a heartfelt champion.
And I think I know, maybe other people not thinking outside the box like me. People seem to have been like really impressed with Jacob Fatu, and I was like, that's all y'all. I've never seen Jacob Fatu. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
This
that ain't nothing.
guy, you're not seeing a damn thing right now. So
They
I know there's a lot of people the first time seeing him, but like to me, I'm hard to impress. So I wasn't really impressed because it's like seen this a million times already. But in terms of how they could have ended SmackDown, could have been better, but still strong for them.
yeah. Yeah, you have with nobody saying anything with Jacob Fatu yet. Even the stuff that I've seen him do, we ain't even seen him cut a promo yet. So all he doing is laying the Ula Fala on on Solo
There
at the
was
end of
nothing.
matches.
And on top of all that, y'all call this an attack, and the Prime display was still up.
Yeah, the Prime
The
display
Prime
got to go.
display, not one bottle was knocked out.
That's
And
the
y'all
thing.
mean to tell me this was an attack? Come on.
Kevin Owens gets that every time they do one of those attacks at the end. Kevin Owens is the only one that gets it. He makes sure he uses that Prime bottle every time.
Not impressed.
Tyler Hilton says, I want Tiffany Stratton cash in Money in the Bank. Jen freaking Ping is here. He says, United States of America, acknowledge me.
At this point, we will probably have to.
Oh, shit. Fletcher says, AEW weekly show is going to be slow burn until All In. There's all these offset my top 3 moments of the week. Mariah May, Rhea return, and BBL Bailey.
Bailey.
That shit was funny. Mr. Audi's off. Man, people was complaining. Oh my god, in the wrestling.
Oh, well then Rhea return was the last thing that happened on Raw. That's also a strong thing to do at the end as well. In my opinion, I think it's early. Not like in terms of her, being injured or whatever. In terms of like the storyline with Liv and Dominic, I don't think they truly pushed it to where it could have been, so that by the time when Mommy comes out, that it would have been more upsetting for her. All we've seen is Dominic pretty much be in questionable positions with Liv. Now, if Dominic just gave in and said fuck it, whatever with him and Liv, where it literally seems and feel like they're definitely having a relationship or something like that, by the time that Rhea would have came out, it would have been a totally different vibe. And I've been like, all right, I can see why she would turn up now. But before y'all crank up the heat, she's already here. A little early for me.
Then they just made me hate Damian Priest again. Like, he a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Talking about consequences. Consequences. Like, come on, man. You gonna be that kind of face? I'm snitching.
He got the world title. So I guess Damian, made him big headed.
Damian, yes. I'm snitching Priest. Damian,
I love how he did nothing. He knew she was pulling up and said nothing. So that brings drama to the group too. And I think there's also feeling like something happening in the back with Finn and Liv at the same time too. That's why I keep feeling like it's a little early for Rhea, but we'll see where the story's going to turn.
Yeah, she didn't even know she was supposed to get in the ring at that point. That's kind of why that ended kind of weird. Like the cameraman had to tap her to like, yo, get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? They want you to get in the ring. And then she finally got in the ring. So we'll see what happens next week. Miss Aldi's off said Raw won the week. I don't know about that. I can't say that. NXT won the week.
That was rough to sit through. Raw. It really was.
Fletcher says BBL Bailey. He's laughing. Slim Bass says LOL. Ballet said they had Cody tangled up in the ring ropes. Yeah, they did.
That was nice to see, but why didn't they beat him up or something? Kick him in the ribs, something, maybe that's just what I want to see. But that's why I said, like, it didn't really feel like they really attacked anybody. I mean, more so Randy, but still, the way that the table goes, like, them tables are flimsy as hell. And it just seemed like it was almost padded for Randy or something. I don't know.
Fletcher says, do you really think Cody should be the face of the company? Tati's going to tell you hell no every time. No. I mean, listen, man, he the one pushing the big merch right now. He's doing all of that. I think that, both of the titles have prestige. They need to raise the prestige of the world title. Unfortunately, Damian is not getting it done just yet, even though I want to see Damian as champion. He's just not there yet. get that thing to Jay Uso and let him do his thing. But we know Gunther finna take it. Fletcher says Drew is the face to me of WWE. Oh yeah, I can see Buck Nasty being the face of the company for a little while, definitely. Slim Base is laughing. Mr. Aldis also said Cody is a good baby face. He has the kids, moms, and neckbeards approval. That he
And
does.
that's
He
all you need in WWE.
sell that merch. You gotta sell
That's
that
all you
merch,
need.
man. You gotta push that product. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I mean? It's like power, you know what I mean? You gotta push that product, man. Fletcher said Drew carrying both WWE and old Phil on his back. Oh man. I mean, look, CM Punk gonna get his pops wherever he at. Fletcher says, "Is KO's mother okay?" By the way, oh man, I don't know. Fletcher says the real angle is Rhea and Priest versus Liv and Balor. That will come. Priest is the only one staying in contact with Rhea. Finn's been taking Liv's hotel key card and shit like that. And Finn over there getting his shit off. Ballet is laughing. Slim Bay says it looked like Don was giving in just before Rhea came out. He was about to give in, and
He should have given in at that
Mhm.
point. If they knew they were gonna bring her, doesn't it make a better story that he gave in? Now all he's gonna do is just pretty much prove that nothing really happened between the two of them. If something really, really happened between the two of them, then it will seem justified as to why Rhea would be upset with Dominic. That's like some girl, like let's say some guy keeps hitting on your girl or whatever, but she never does anything with this guy. You can't be mad at her. You know what I mean? Now, if she did something with this guy, then you could be mad at the both of them, you know? I
Yeah,
don't know.
Pat
They just
McAfee
didn't
has to.
stretch it.
Pat McAfee has to do that thing where he draws on the board on the screen. Like, listen, look, Dom, here he is going back down. He's ready to fall. It. He was giving in. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting for his life right here. Yeah, they gonna have to do that. Miss Artie's offset. Let's
Manifest.
not forget Pete Dunne pushing Sheamus away on Raw too. Where's that going? Oh, that was
Oh,
interesting.
yeah.
Thank you
Mm.
for bringing that up. That is interesting. Pete, because he was called Butch when he was with him. He don't want to go, man. He don't want to be known as Butch again,
Um,
being his little homie.
it was like a PTSD moment or something, I guess.
Yeah, Ballet said Pete wasn't having it, but yeah, he had a Butch moment. He was like, Butch, no, don't touch me, bro. Ballet said Pete whatever. Pete Dunne with Sheamus. Mr. All these officers good with it. They need to turn Dom into a shark cage above the ring at SummerSlam. You are stupid. Hey,
What?
Dom. She said they need Dom in the shark cage above the ring at SummerSlam.
Bro.
Tyler Holt says, I think WWE need Braun Breaker versus Jacob Fatu. Sign me up. Ooh, that would be a good Survivor Series
Let's
match,
see what they
honestly.
do with Braun.
What's your favorite AEW match of all time?
Well,
What, like Kenny Omega versus Osprey?
Kenny and Osprey is one. And dare I out of my mouth to say this. Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers in a steel cage match is definitely that match really sold me into AEW.
Oh,
Um
Danielson and
that
Osprey.
sold me.
Danielson versus Osprey is my second favorite. That shit cooked. They even though Danielson went into convulsions, or did you watch it back and not feel impressed as you was the first time when we watched it
No,
live?
I was no, you know. I
Damn.
I was gonna say Omega no not Omega MJF and Danielson was
Yeah.
another one for me.
MJ, the Brochachos versus Aussie Open is one of my favorite matches.
Mm-hmm.
The double clothesline and the kangaroo kick. He got that kangaroo kick off. That shit was funny. I'm sorry.
Ricky and Brian. It's another one for me.
Yeah. Oh, Ricky. My favorite segment is Ricky Starks beating the shit out of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh
he beat
shit.
he beat the hell out of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
And I just want to say this because I think yesterday during SmackDown or whatever it was, the WWE legends, and I just found it interesting. Like they got like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Mark Henry.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one that was all there over there that recently worked with AEW, and
Mark Henry's
who
new.
was it?
He must have just signed his contract because he ain't in the game.
Well, I mean, I don't know anything about this. So I'm just saying, like, in terms of like them doing the WWE Legends with people who has recently worked with AEW.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody else that I'm missing, but I don't know. That caught my eye yesterday.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Ricky's in
so
the
many
game.
good ones.
Ricky's been in the game even when he was on AEW TV. He's been in the game for the last couple of years, I think. So I know the Deli Boys just signed since Devon left from wherever the fuck he was at. Yeah, it's a lot of, like I say, Jake the Snake is still in the game. You know what I mean? And it's the bad one when he had Lucifer, the Cobra. So yeah.
Speaking of Lucifer, this is so random, but Lucifer Cat from Cinderella is so cute. I love Disney villains, by the way. I get them. I was seeing I was watching some clips from Cinderella. 'Cause that's like one of the older Disney movies, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I went from looking at myself as Cinderella to realizing I'm Cinderella's stepmama in bed with a kitten on my lap,
Oh
doing
shit.
everything I can to keep Cinderella from going to that ball. I'm a hater now, I guess.
Oh, all right, Stokely.
That's 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 how things are now.
uh,
FTR versus Juice and Jay. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Definitely probably would say that's the best collision match for sure. You know, collision is just a year old or whatever, but definitely I could not believe it. I could not believe that the match turned out to be so good. I wasn't really expecting anything from that. Definitely one of my favorite matches from last year for sure. For sure.
I
Because we
feel
were
bad.
just about to say almost every match that was like on a pay-per-view, but there's definitely other great matches that were like on Dynamite. I'm not gonna say Rampage. Um what oh hold on, wait. Something's gonna come to me. Something's gonna come to me. Let me see who what else everybody else is saying in terms of matches. But that's a good question, though. Because if we flip the script and say, okay, that is not a pay per view match, obviously the pay per view. Them and people are mentioning pay per view matches. It's supposed to be that way too because people are paying to see those types of things. But you do want to see those type of matches, you know, like randomly, like on the Dynamite or Collision. Said
You do.
Osprey versus Takeshita. Okay. And Takeshita is in a lot of these great matches, and this is why so many people want to see him succeed Tony Khan because he is definitely one of the best wrestlers I believe AEW has, and the fact that he's not truly. It's hard to say that he's not in. Would I say he's in a storyline? I mean, he's with that group, but like if you have somebody that's never even saying a word, it I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. Pat McAfee. What did he say? Teller Stratter pin on Raw was a nice addition. Absolutely.
I
Uh,
guess this guy doesn't do it for me, so I'm not gonna put him over.
I like Pat, man. Mr. All Days All says Cody versus Dustin was a classic. That was a classic
Oh,
match.
mm.
Omega versus Danielson and Osprey versus Takeshita. Micah Desert said, I enjoyed the 6-man tag match between the Elite, and I think it was the Dark Order at All Out 2022.
Another good one.
Fletcher says Danielson versus Starks was also amazing. He says FTR versus Juice and Jay was surprisingly a wild banger.
Nobody's
Micah,
saying anything from Ring of Honor. Athena Willow from last year, Death Before Dishonor, definitely one of the best matches that they've had. In terms of AEW and Ring of Honor.
mm-hmm.
Athena versus Layla Hirsch on some random Thursday night was one of the best women's matches I saw last year for sure. Probably in my top 5 from last year. I'm missing another one. Well, this year, uh Eddie Kingston versus Mark Briscoe, which we knew was gonna cook. Okay, these two crazy motherfuckers, so good. Oh, and if we talk, hold on now, and if we talk in Ring of Honor, the little trilogy with the Briscoes and FTR from 2022, out of
Hmm.
this world. Every
But
single match out of this world.
but now we over it because they
So
keep doing it.
good. So good. FTR, we're bored. Y'all need to get back to what y'all were doing back in 2022.
Oh man, let's see. FTR versus Juice and Jay was surprisingly a banger. Micah Desert says
Mm-hmm.
I also enjoyed the second tag team match of the Keith Lee and Strickland versus the Acclaimed at All Out 2022.
Was that
Uh,
when they lost the title? Was was that when they lost it?
and pissed everybody off.
I don't remember when exactly they lost it, but I thought they took it off of them too quick because they claim what they selling t-shirts and shit. They got little catchphrases. Y'all want to take the titles off of Swerve and Our Glory? Way too soon. Way too soon.
Tyler says Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at Bad Blood pay per view. I think Randy Orton turned heel on Cody Rhodes. I think.
Mm. I'll
Mr.
take it. I'll take it. You know, and that's another one too. People are saying would be too soon with Randy and well, not just Randy and Cody, but more like they think it's too soon for Cody. I mean, I can't even speak. They think it's too soon for Randy to be going for the title. What do you think?
I don't think so. You need a solid storyline for Cody. Doesn't have a fucking storyline. That's the only reason why everybody's bored.
He's just there. That's
Yeah,
what it
he
feels
just
like.
he
He's
just
he's there.
champion. He getting beat up by the bloodline still for the fucking third year in a row. Even though he's had some good matches in between it, but it's always been like a chase with the bloodline, and the bloodline are chasing him because he has the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, mix that shit up, man. The bloodline can beat up everybody else on the roster at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go
And
and fight. You know what I'm
And
saying?
realistically, you know, after him having what y'all would, I guess, call a feud with AJ is obviously not there for the time being. When you really think of it, like who could you put in that title picture and it just feels right?
Right.
Randy is one of those people. I wouldn't even put many other people with Randy to put in an actual feud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With Cody right now. I'm trying to think of someone else with Cody. Like there is no shade to Solo. I think it's a little early for him in that situation. I think what they should have did was try to prove himself more with the group before putting him in that situation because now what happens? You have Cody going to beat Solo and y'all
Absolutely not.
barely truly push Solo enough to just look like this fierce leader of the group. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. We already know it's gonna be shenanigans or whatever, but I feel like it's too early for Solo to be taking L's, and yes, even against Cody Rhodes. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how they play it off though.
But he went over strong on them so far. So, you know what I mean? That was cool.
Yeah, but
Let's see.
it's not that. It's just that he's the leader of a group, and
Yeah.
he's pretty much filling in a Roman's shoes, which is tough shoes to fill. And it's just like y'all should be. It should be a slow build with this if they really want to do this right. I know. I feel like maybe they're just looking at it as in okay, this is SummerSlam. It got to be big,
Hmm.
but it didn't have to be Solo. It could have been someone else. So. I
That's
don't know.
true.
I would
But
have taken my time with it.
that's true.
Mhm.
But they did say that Solo was the Solo would be the how would you say, the new tribal chief. So that was on that's on Roman by and the Usos. Like I say, when I pointed that out, I was like, yo, this is on them. They the ones that said it. You remember you saw the video, you said, yeah, Trinidad flag
Mhm.
guy was right there for both of them. And
Oh,
they,
that
they pretty
Trinidadian
damn
man. You know what?
much.
No.
Let's see. Mr. Audio said Britt Baker versus Big Swole tooth and nail match from All Out in 2020.
Mm.
Randy going to punt kick and RKO Mama Rhodes.
Yeah,
Tyler
why not? Why
Tyler
not?
Slim Bay says Tyler Hilton is coming. Fletcher says the Viper is getting ready. CJ Perry wants to be the next Heyman guy. By the way, She did say
What?
that she wants to be a manager. She wants to be a manager in
But,
wrestling. She don't want to wrestle.
well, we don't want to see either. How about that?
I
That's what she
think
was trying to. That's what she was trying to do with Andrade. And honestly, I felt like she did nothing.
she
She
gonna
did
come.
nothing to add to Andrade at all.
She's gonna be Damien's manager. Fletcher says, I think that she meant that because she wants to be in the middle of of all those Samoans.
What?
Sorry, Meryl. Oh man, you are dumb. Orton said he would have Cody's back. LOL. He's going to turn at some point. Yep. So he could stab him in it. Mr. Artizal
Yes.
said, do y'all talk about how Samoa Joe was written off AEW TV so he could shoot Twisted Metal season 2? Oh man, let's
Oh, that's
get
what
it.
that is. Okay.
Let's get it. And oh man, let him use his own voice, man. He don't need a voiceover. Samoa Joe is great. They must not have heard him cut a promo.
Oh god, that's how we're taking people out by putting them through paper thin walls. Okay.
Yeah, I told you that's the Shockmaster wall. They put him through. They Shockmastered him on out of there.
Crazy.
Let's see. Tyler Hilton says, I'm so happy about DIY as new tag team champions. The shoot tag
I agree.
They are right so far. Fletcher Targaryen says, yeah, Joe. I just want one thing before I die. I want to see Michael Cole commenting on Ospreay, Omega, Danielson type of match on AEW. See if he survives. Well, that man is gonna have a heart attack by the end of the show. Unless he does it from the coal mine where he has where he'll probably have a resuscitation kit. Slim Bay says, go get that new Slim Shady album in stores near you. They do not sell music here. But I am he also gave him praises too, Fletcher. He kind of dissed him, but he didn't. It was kind of a double entendre. He says, so I'm not buying it. Yeah, it was a double entendre for K Dot. So definitely I do like the Slim Shady album myself. I think I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. I think my favorite song is number 4 off of that album, and using the horses as a snare was an absolute fucking crazy thing to do on there, even though he was getting on Christopher Reeve again. Mr. Days says, which was a better company and show at their peak, AEW versus TNA. Man, you said they didn't already hit their peak. That's fucked up. Oh man, I can't say. Slim Bass is laughing. Fletcher Targaryen says you can't compare AEW to TNA because TNA has a lot of history. Fletcher said, but for a 5-year time, AEW it tops TNA. TNA had Jeff, AJ, Samoa Joe, Daniels, Perk Angle, Abyss, and they did. They also had Hogan, Booker T, Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights is one of my favorite storylines in TNA. Let's see. AEW has Omega, Ospreay, Okada, Danielson, Moxley, Okada, Jay White, Bucks, and FTR, but they're booking them in bad storylines. That's the thing. And they gave Okada an ugly title. Mr. Ardes also said, I do think young AJ was super over. He absolutely was. Cody's WWE title run is turning into what AEW fans hated about him. He's better. He'll turn heel. Cody is flirting with the idea of turning heel, but he said it will be scorched earth Cody. So beware of what you're asking for. Fletcher Targaryen said, I will put the title on Solo because that surprised the fans. Mr. Ardes also said, Bloodline Gold. Instead of the Bullet Club Gold, Bloodline Gold. Tyler Hilton said, I'm calling it Roman Reigns return to SummerSlam incoming. I'm hoping it is Summer's Survivor Series when I see it, so that way I can be there for it. Fletcher says, when is Dwayne coming back? Well, he had 10 movies lined up from what I saw, so it'll probably be around January. Fletcher says, bad blood equals bloodline war. I can see that. Mr. Aldays, I'll say, you know what would be pretty dope, and no one thought of it. Cody beats Solo, and then the bloodline jumps him. Then Brock returns and stands in the center of the ring yet again with Cody at SummerSlam.
Again?
Last time he was in WWE was SummerSlam with Cody.
Lord.
Brock returns only to face Gunther and Braun. Fletcher says, so Shibata, Hook, and Joe is done. Robert says the new Slim Shady album sucked. Oh man, you are wilding, RB. Tyler Hilton says, I want a Hook going to WWE. You want Hook go to WWE?
Please,
oh man,
somebody take him.
Take him to TNA. Tyler,
I'll take it personally.
all the way. Take him right now. AEW doesn't need that boring, no charisma kid. Micah doesn't. Do y'all still listen to Drake after the loss to Kendrick? I'll stop listening to Drake. Maybe I think I stopped listening to Drake on Views, and then what really put it over was what really made me stop listening to Drake was when I heard the song Blim, and I was like, oh, this is a nice little bop, you know, because it was a little smoking joint. And then he went to the hospital because he got he smoked too much and he had to go to the hospital. That's when I was like, all right, bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like Views. I didn't like More Life. I didn't like any album after anything after that. Scorpion was his magnum opus, and then anything after that is I've been off Drake for years. So he gave y'all 4 albums in the last year, and it was just they was all garbage. Like especially the one where he was pregnant with the emoji. It was like you getting lazy with the artwork. That's when I knew it was a problem. Fletcher says the learning tree should be done already. Also, yeah, the Drake and the learning tree. Mr.
I think
Audi's
it
also
just
said
started.
I want Jamie Hayter in NXT. Man, everybody just wants her to return. They was just tired of
Right,
seeing
for
her in
real. A
Tony
little
Khan's
update or
basement.
something. Damn.
Yeah, just come out of Tony Khan's basement with Miro. They are both chained up down there. We could trade Miss Jada Parker for Sky Blue. Absolutely not. Fletcher said, who's Drake? Oh, there it is right there. Fletcher said they not like us. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I don't got any opinions on it. Just listen to whatever you like. I don't
Yes.
care.
And I have to admit to Tati right now, I didn't get a chance to put on House of the Dragon. I was about to start it this morning, right? My brother hit me this morning and told me, all right, before you watch that, watch this because it'll be short and you'll finish it fast. And I ended up watching I watched a Korean anime called Solo Leveling, and I ended up watching that whole thing. And it was only like 11 episodes, but they were short, and it's really good. I think you might like it. I'm like, okay, the Korean market with the horror stuff is kind of good. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been killing it lately. My daughter said they've been killing it for years, so I'm slow to the game. So, but again, Mr. Aldi also said someone said Jay Cargill is the new stiff Lex Luger. Oh man, he said I can't unsee it. Jay Cargill is the new Goldberg. Period. Oh shit, she just looks. No wrestling work. Man, give her some time. Stop that, y'all. Oh, killing. I don't do that.
Well,
to Jay.
that's what I said. It was too early. So I don't know. I still feel the same way, but we'll see.
Yeah, I didn't want to see her come up to the main roster either. He said Brian is the new Goldberg. I love Jay Cargill, no cap. I do too. Tati, you checked that first from episode? You know she hasn't yet. She's
no,
been
I
on
have
here
not
with us.
yet.
We've been live for what going on was it 6 yesterday, 3 today, 9 hours, man, and then she's still up at night doing reviews. She got a review to do after this, and then she's still going. Then we'll finally get a rest because tomorrow will be the first day without wrestling in a long time. In at least what? How long, Tati? At least what? How many days? Like
No
a
clue. I
month?
haven't been counting.
At least a month.
Been a while.
Mr. Audio said Jade is stiff and all muscles so far, like Lex Luger in '93. Damn, you are
damn.
Giving her the '93 Lex. What was that? The Lex Express.
Ouch.
You get the Jade Express. Brian is way better than Goldberg.
Oh, but hold on now. We really do love Jade up in here. It's just I feel like what's the rush? What is the rush? She needs to improve. I don't think it doesn't help her by y'all wanting her to improve live on the main roster. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If she was at the performance center, even on NXT, doing things, that would have been a better place for her because it wouldn't look like, oh, she's not performing too well on NXT. That right there, I'd rather say that while watching NXT than saying that watching SmackDown.
That is very true.
And it's like if y'all really want to make her a star, this is not the place to do it. This is not the time to do it. So in a way, they help her look bad by putting her in an environment that she's not ultimately ready to be in.
Mm-hmm.
That's on them. I'm not even saying that this is on her.
No, it's not. They pushed her up to the main roster too quick, just like you saying, and it was I thought that she would. When I saw her in NXT, I said, okay, she's going to go to NXT, and it would have been great. She could have fought Jay. She could have fought Jada Parker and everybody else that's down there. She could have fought Julia. She could have had some good matches with some people from around
There's
everywhere.
it would have been so great. It would have been so great. You
Hmm.
know, I look at Jay and I do see a star, but when we're talking about just her wrestling, I don't think it's as great as the other girls on the main roster. So when at that point, if you would, I mean, putting people on NXT should not look like a demotion or anything. I don't know why some people see it that way, and I think the company sees it that way in a sense of for someone for Jay Cargill, and I don't see like why not? You have really great wrestlers over there. Y'all do take people from your main roster and put them over there. If Becky Lynch wasn't too big to be in NXT, then why not Jade? So I don't get it.
Yeah, I heard that they said that they stopped kind of making it a thing where they were saying, I forget who said it, like in going down to NXT is not a demotion. You know what I'm
It's
saying? It did
not.
it did wonders for a few different people to go down there. And to debunk the rumors, they did say that Natalia did resign. So she's coming back.
I don't know. Can I just say, like, when I say I don't do dirt sheets, I really don't do dirt sheets. Like, I don't listen
Yeah.
to what people are saying and take it for any value at all. I don't report on what anybody's saying on anything at all. When I see shit is when I will say what I saw. That's
Mm.
just how I do things. So I don't know. I'm not sitting here listening to whoever it was that
Oh
posted
yeah.
it and everybody's just like, "Oh yeah, do you know what I hate about it the most though? Is somebody would post something and then everybody will post it like was the one to report it, and it's like you guys are just copying and pasting.
I never do the what's the name? I don't care to listen to Sean Ross Sapp or none of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I like to see it on ESPN or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Because now that they report on it, ESPN does it a lot, and everybody else. If I see it there, then that's when I take it. You know what I mean? I didn't think she was
It's
gonna
not for
leave anyway.
me.
So
It's
anywhere else, like unless the wrestler says it, or like I say, I've been fighting with people all day. They talking about because they was talking about Stephanie, and I'm just like, bro, let her say something about it, like about why. I know if y'all, people are passionate about it, or that, like, why are you so invested in her fucking contract? Who gives a fuck? If she's gone, she's gone, and let her say something about it. Like that's her business. If she left, I understand it may have put some compromising position for companies, but she may have had a reason, and who knows? Like why do you care about their personal shit? This is that the personal shit is when it fucks with wrestlers and it fucks with their mental when they backstage. That's why
yeah.
I don't like talking about none of that stuff. Like I like to clown and do other shit, you know what I'm saying, and have fun online with the wrestling and play along with the storyline if I do anything. But people gotta like stop. That shit is so annoying, like with what's the name? That's why I'm glad I don't report none of that shit. I'd like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, ESPN or somebody else reports something like that they ain't leaving, and there it is. But I don't think that Natalia going nowhere. So we'll see what happens. And even then, with Mandy Rose, that whole thing, like who knows? I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like she wants to get back into wrestling, but I think she's making more money outside of it, right?
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. But it's up to her or what she
Yeah.
wants to do. I think if she really wanted to continue, she would at some point. But there's other things to do that probably makes her happy, I guess.
Fletcher said Tati the real G. Leo also my
Mm-hmm.
man. She had a year on the PC, just not her.
No, she
uh,
didn't have a year.
no, it was less than a year. She
She
had some
was
time.
there, I think she left AEW like in August.
Yeah, she spent some
In
time down
August,
there,
something
but
like that.
it wasn't enough.
It
It
wasn't
definitely was.
enough.
No, it wasn't enough. And she trained with Natty too, and but it just wasn't enough. And then a lot of the time she was on. I seen her on vacation and kicking it with her husband, drinking and shit. So
I don't know why didn't they do it seemed like they were originally going to have her on NXT, and I think that would have been she would have been a great addition to the show, and then seeing her in the Royal Rumble was surprising, but then
mhm,
after we saw her in the Rumble, how long again was it before we saw her again? And I don't know.
two
I don't
months.
know.
It was 2 months
They
after the
they should
Rumble.
have whatever they were going to do with her should have been consistent from the absolute start.
Yeah. I mean, she get they get it in inside of the dungeon with Natty. I know that like I say, even Angelo Dawkins, like he was doing really well with down in the PC. That's why he's doing well up on the. He's doing a little bit better on the main roster himself. Well, he's always been athletic, but he went down there that he was practicing with Ricky Starks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the
Mm-hmm.
dungeon is open for everybody to go get some training in. And who else was down there? B Fab is down there constantly working on her craft. She really wants to get in the ring and wrestle. So you know what I mean? That's what I like to see. Stuff like that. I'll report on that on stuff that I see from down there. People were complaining about Nia Jax calling Bailey BBL Bailey. That like, well, why was that even a thing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's there to
Like
be upset about?
nothing. They
Nowadays, that's what people are saying.
Yeah,
So,
and
okay.
and and they do mess with each other like that on socials. They play with each other on socials. Bailey being the, you know what I mean, and everybody is always in each other's stuff. Like, stop, leave people alone, man.
That's a legit insult. Like, if your ass is real and somebody, clowning on you about having a BBL, yeah, that's an insult. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, she got to just clap back. Bailey got jokes, you know what I'm saying? I wish she can bring back the ding dong hello a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to go. I think she's trying to find her way being a face again after being heel for so long, because she's been a heel a long ass time.
Right.
Ballet says y'all have to talk to the nose man himself, Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
He put this in motion. She got the
That's
triple
him. It's
noses
all
up.
him with the J thing. I think it's all him because I forgot what he was doing. Something he was whatever interview, one of them little press conference he was doing. He sounded like he didn't have as much faith in her
Hmm.
as before, and I was just like, bro, I don't even know if I would have answered the question like that. But if you kind of felt like that about her, why put her on the main roster? NXT I think should have been her first stop for sure.
Yeah. And then but I mean, with the fans, with the way that everybody talks about her, like, and they destroy her, that shit destroys people's confidence too. This constantly every move she makes, like, that will fuck with your confidence. It's like as a performer, like, you know what I'm
That's what I
saying,
said. Blame
as
that
a
on the
rapper.
company.
Yeah, as a rapper where everything is getting watched, like right now, like Drake, everything he does turns to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Like every song he puts out, people is shitting on. We know that the whole him and Kendrick Lamar thing is happening. Anything that he puts out is turning into shit right now. It happens to the best of them, and you're just like, hey, just go away and do some other shit right now. But it's like you keep fucking with people's confidence, and this is what happens. This is the product you get. You know what I mean? Mr. Artigo said, yeah, Jay being NXT champ would have been better storyline in retrospect. Jay
Hmm.
versus Lash Legend. I want to see that, and they will not bring Lash Legend up to the main roster for shit. Fletcher said it's all the best Booker of the Year fault. Levesque is disappointing me really badly.
Booker of the year.
Imagine putting Jade on the main roster and Steph Vacour on NXT. Vacour should be on the main roster. I don't agree
Mm.
with that yet. I know that she's talented enough to be on the main roster, but I don't want her up there until the Rey Mysterio is gone.
I think he's
And
talking about in terms of
talent,
the wrestling ability.
yeah,
Um, Stephanie, if I was just looking at how she is in the ring,
hmm,
Stephanie would be on the main roster in comparison to Jade.
yeah. I just wanted her with something to do. That's all. Like, you know what I mean? If you're gonna do anything, like, at least she can stay down there for 2 weeks and move her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just give her something to do. Like how we've been pissed off about Andrade being back, and then like he keeps like getting re-debuted and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he finally has something. Now they finally putting him in it's him and Carmelo. Carmelo barely had anything to do. They put him with LA Knight. That shit worked. And now him interrupting Andrade's like interview was funny as shit yesterday on SmackDown. And now that they're about to have a few, Andrade like, you next, bro.
Um,
Like,
I don't know. I would have waited to see what was going to happen with Andrade and AEW. That him being in that tournament before he left was actually making him look really, really good. Even
mhm.
though he didn't win every time he was in the ring, he looks great. CJ Perry walking out with him. I mean,
You said it
I
devalued him.
well, it didn't help. I'll tell you that much. And I didn't see her do anything to help. Andrade had So AEW, like I said, the thing that I do enjoy about AEW is that wrestlers can go other places. So
Mm-hmm.
with his time in AEW, what he was doing was he was after the tournament, he was gonna have like a Mexico tour that he was supposed to be doing over there. And unfortunately, y'all saw his last match was at World's End. He signed with WWE and they cut all them dates off. He didn't get to do them dates because he went over to WWE. And I was like, man, all that shit could have really helped you out. Now look at you on WWE right now. Nothing.
Well, like I say, hopefully this what's the name thing. I think him and Carmelo, we know at least they're putting it with somebody that can actually go, that can go his speed and go, you know what I mean, and wrestle on his level. I think it'll work with Carmelo, like, and boost Carmelo at the same time. This is something that may work. So
Right, but what's gonna happen to his career? One match ain't gonna help. I don't
nah, I
know.
think this is gonna be a feud for a while. I think they're gonna go back and forth for a minute.
Let's see how that works out.
Let's see. Slim Bay says every since Goldberg beat the Fiend, he just disgusts me. Oh man, don't even remind me of that. That shit hurt my motherfucking feelings. I was hurt when Goldberg beat the Fiend. I was like, Vince, I really wanted to pull up on Vince after that. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all, I am one of the biggest Bray Wyatt fans like ever. And when he beat the Fiend, I was mad. I hated. There's certain parts of the Fiend that I hated. The whole, like, when he was the burnt body thing shit that they tried to do, and the suit didn't fit right. So I'm glad they had to fix that. But yeah, it was like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Vince was wilding. Miss All Days Off said, "LOL, people forget Becky existed." That's what happened with Jade. Remember, she was Becky was down. She was NXT champion, and Jade went down there to you know what I mean, and she was watching her. She did her walkthrough like you know what I mean, like Mercedes did at All In, and then she sat down there, and then I think she lost the title to Lyra at the time, to Lyra, and there went, it was just like, there goes that. Fletcher says, "Can't Becky have some time with her kid? Chill."
Mm,
Mr. Audio
that's
said
what I
no.
was saying too. That's why I was like, I don't understand. Like, what's the big deal? Like, people have kids, and they don't really get a chance to spend time with them. I was like, okay, Seth and Becky out at the same time. They're gonna just stay home and enjoy their child. But
Yeah,
I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of the fans feel like y'all owe them something. Y'all gotta be back or whatever, and it's just like, no, they fucking don't.
at all.
Uh.
They don't have to be back at all.
Before you know it, these kids are grown and moving on, and you missed it. You missed it.
Yep, and I'm glad that at least they get to take their kid on the road with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they do. So their kid is always with them at all times. So that's great. DMD versus Becky Hogan will still happen. Oh shit. Mandy Rose should return. CEO has
Becky
an open
Hogan.
challenge next week. Imagine Mandy Rose showing up to pop. But Mandy Rose can't hold a candle to fucking to anybody in AEW. Honestly, like, maybe she can beat, what's her name, Harley Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mandy Rose is all right.
Oh wow.
Becky is old in the landscape of female WWE. She is like 38. That's
38.
Yeah, that's not too
Okay.
old, man. She still can go. She still had let's not forget, she's still up for one of the matches of the year. You know what I'm saying? We know match of the year is Danielson versus what's the name to me so far, but second place is probably gonna be Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch, is one of my matches of the year. It's in the
Well, when
top
it
five.
comes to women in wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess I would say 38 is because, like, I feel like there's a difference in terms of longevity when it comes to women and men, in
Mm-hmm.
terms of like men stay in the ring longer than women. So, I mean, like Becky still, I think she still got some good time left in her, but probably not as long as like Seth would probably go. I mean, well, I don't know.
Nah, they say 40 is the prime, man. That's what I always say. And they
I
said
think
that
it's different for women.
They said Becky got some gains right now too. She didn't put on some weight. She ain't looking as thin as she was looking when she left. So she went back and put on some weight. She heard what y'all was saying. She ain't like that
Mm.
shit that everybody was talking. Fletcher says, "Tell that to Natalia." Well, we know Natty. Mr. All These Off said Natty is a gatekeeper. You know, Natty got to put you through the ringer first to see if you can survive that survive that move. You know what I'm saying? Survive the sharpshooter. Basically a coach in the ring like Chris Paul. Fletcher says like Serena Deeb. Basically, man,
Uh,
Deeb need to put some students in the school. Miss Audioff said, yeah. Fletcher says Angelo Dawkins has improved a lot. As a European, it's the first time that I hear BBL is that bad. Yes, it's called
well,
it's a Brazilian butt lift. It's not bad for everybody, but people go and get the cheap ones, and you know what I mean. It's not very good for their health.
is it bad? I would say it's like yes and no. So I don't know. Maybe you don't see this in Europe, but like in America, it's like a craze to get these BBLs. The thing is that a lot of women are wanting to do it cheap, so they go to people who don't even have any papers, or they go to other countries to get it done. And the procedure make them look so bad. And I've even heard it says that it smells bad. I don't know about that. I don't know. Most people that we see, like if you look it up on like on YouTube to see like BBL gone wrong, which is almost everybody, it does not look good.
Got that ant body, and then you're gonna need some dude wipes.
Yeah, it does look like the women have like an ant body because like their butts are so huge, but then their legs are so small. Like these things, I don't know who are these doctors are going to, but they don't look good at all.
They
At
injecting
all.
too much. They injecting way too much of the serum in them, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when they was just getting the ass jobs with the caulk. So
So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think what it was is that people like when the whole BBL thing started before it got to this popular trend like these past few years, people were going for a more natural look where it's
mhm.
just like they just want to lift. That's all it is. Nothing like some of y'all are just going from lift to like a whole fucking other thing. Like it's just like it's huge, absolutely huge, does not look attractive. And I'll say, like, I'm not a man, I'm not like attracted to women like that. But I would say at that point, men are not going to find you attractive. They would rather a natural looking woman than somebody who has way too much junk in the trunk. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Nothing attractive about it at all.
Yeah, no, I don't like it. I see it like I said, I see it in the store a lot. Like I'd rather have somebody natural, like you know what I'm saying. Let me see some stretch marks, all that. Um, it just look crazy when I see it, especially when the legs are tiny, and you know what I'm saying. You just got to gang it and legs, and you know what I mean. And then if you let the BBL go, like a lot of people do, like I got a lot of girls on my time that they just let it go, and it's just like, what did you do it for? What was the whole
Oh
point?
no, I just saw some news. Somebody
What's
just
that?
posted that Willow won the CMLL Women's Championship.
What? Okay, Tati has faded into the darkness. She said Willow has won the CMLL championship, maybe. Yep, she has. She captured CMLL Women's World Title at Fantastic Mania. So it looks like maybe that will be another title for Mercedes to collect when she comes back. Mr. All Days Off said Brazilian butt lift, a popular trend women are getting done currently. Fletcher says, "Oh, I see." Fletcher says, I don't give a fuck if she has a BBL. Bailey is fine as hell. Bailey don't have no BBL. Bailey is all natural. I love Bailey too, says Slim Bates. I love Bailey too myself. So Mr. Off says, LOL, it's just a joke, but a joke from Naya. But Bailey is all natural and then beans and rice as a youth. Yes. All right, Robert Brown says Jay Cargill is not main roster ready. Well, you know what I mean? Like I say, man, you know, things that be happening too, it don't be her fault. She's nervous, man. It's like I think if she can kick the nervousness from the matches and you know what I mean, everybody that killed her for not being ready and stuff like that when she goes out to the ring, I think that'll help a lot too. So, you know what I mean? That's why I try not to be judgmental of her. I love Jay, but I would love to see her on NXT though. Jay Cargill is not NXT talent ready even. Damn, he burying her. I'm pissed because I want to see that AJ Styles Noah match and I can't find it anywhere. Daily Motion, bruv. Daily Motion. Jay Cargill just wants Hollywood. Let's be honest. I mean, if it don't work out, she can get a Hollywood actor's a career. She could definitely close to it. She works at TKO, which they definitely are the biggest Hollywood talent agency, and she can go work over there. Mr. Ortiz also said no one wants to admit, but Tony pushed Jade better in AEW. The sassy Goldberg streak with her stable was dope. Yeah, but she didn't learn how to wrestle. That's the biggest part. Uh, um, Cargill looked more protected on AEW for sure. She did look protected, but it was also what sets her back now and what she really wants to do. But if she's really determined, she can get better. There's been lots of people that were trash in WWE that got better over time. Fletcher Targaryen says it's like Sammy and Tay. They're enjoying the time with their newborn kid. Let them enjoy it, man. You're saying Mandy Rose can't go on AEW when you have Saraya there? Come on, King Leo, you know better. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that she's not better than. Listen, I understand Saraya is not as great either, but listen, like we got Athena, bro. Like it's people that deserve to be on that AEW roster. Now, if you put her in our Ring of Honor, that's something different. Women start earlier like that at 21 in WWE, absolutely. And Mandy Rose can't even see Jada Parker. So Becky is old. Tell that to Mickey James. Hey, yeah, Mickey James can still go. Mr. Ortiz also said Thea is 20. How old is So Ruka and Nick Wayne? Nick Wayne just turned 20, and So Ruka, she's in her 20s too, I believe. I will look that up in a second. Tyler says I hate Logan Paul as U.S. Championship title run. Shaking my head. Man, he rubbed that bad luck off on his boy today as they tried to you know what I mean, they had him shaking at the podium. Mr. Aldays offset Nick is 19 and so Ruka probably 23. BBL Bailey, woo, he's singing a song. Ballet says leave that alone. It smells and it's not good to do. There you have it. Fletcher Targaryen says so Ruka has a bright future ahead of her. Chris Leclerc says Willow Nightingale is a new CMLL Women's World Champion. Fletcher says, what? Willow? Yes, she is. I just looked it up myself. They have her holding up the title right now. And that's the title that what's her name just dropped, right? So okay, so they have her pick it up. So that lets you know that they did want to have a rematch with Mercedes. So I guess this was the way to do it. Maybe she wanted to take all the belts off of her, or we'll see what happens. Natalia has inked a new deal with WWE, according to Ringside News, but we will find out what's happening. Let ESPN or whatever. I'm waiting on Natalia to change her name back. Tyler Hilton says, I love Obafemi. His next NXT title run is NXT championship. I love it too. I can't wait for him to be on the main roster at some point. Ballet says Tiffany Stratton says she wants to be in Hollywood in 5 years. There it is. She doesn't want to be in WWE too fast, so they may fast track her. I'm tired of Lola always bouncing that cake and twerking. Like, girl, we know you're Latina and have a nice cake, but you're overdoing it. Vince isn't around to get that main roster call anymore. Hey, but look, she can really fight. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she got hands. Them hands don't lie. Some wrestlers were able to do and participate in Hollywood projects over the years. Yes, that they were. But they're doing it a lot more. I'm surprised they gave Sasha such a hard time, like she said, to go do what was that? The Mandalorian. That was crazy. Chris Leclerc says, I love Bailey too. Ballet says, Jade Cargill can continue working with children. She has a master's degree in child psychology. No wonder she loves the children so much, and she always includes her with whatever she does, especially during WrestleMania season. Jade's ex-baseball player husband is dumb rich. I think she's just doing all this for fun while she has a superhero body. And she has a passion for it. Jade's husband equals tens of millions of dollars, says Ballet. Mr. Alday's office laughing. He says,
Who's her husband?
He is a baseball player. What's his name? Let me see.
Sorry, y'all. I
Brandon
love
Phillips.
Willow.
Brandon Phillips.
But
he still plays. He
over.
plays for the Cardinal Reds. The Cincinnati Reds. So yeah, she's in baseball. Players get stupid money. So that's why, like, you know what I mean? Her and Bianca be getting along. Both of them, man, their husbands got money. They can be chilling. That's why they be on vacation all the time.
I asked that question as if I was going to know if he told me. I don't know these people.
I mean, you look him up though. He's a, you know what I mean?
I just didn't know like she had like a
Rich
she was
husband,
with somebody who not necessarily rich, but like was an athlete
somebody, yeah.
professionally.
Mm-hmm. Nah,
I'm
she,
not sure
yeah,
if I ever actually. I don't want to say she's never like posted him or anything like that. That I don't know, but
Mhm.
I don't think I've ever seen him before.
Oh yeah, nah, she posts them. They take pictures together a lot. Like, you know what I
It's
mean?
so interesting. I used to just look on Instagram and just be staring at her pictures and just be like, "How can someone be so beautiful? Oh my gosh!"
Yeah,
But I don't ever seen him though.
Jade is absolutely stunning as a person. She has a beautiful smile. She's like she has a good spirit too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say like I understand.
Hmm.
That's why I say that's the main thing I hate when people like you know what I mean, or when people try to bury her wrestling wise, like you burying somebody's spirit,
Wait,
man.
who's the team he played for? You said
Cincinnati Reds.
okay.
Oh, I'm disappearing. Hold on, I'm trying to get this right a little bit. It's just getting dark over here in these parts. Let's say
Interesting.
yeah, they were at the WWE Hall of Fame together this year. Um, oh yeah, we way down. Oh, wait, where you at? Did I miss that? Obafemi is everything they wanted Omos to be. Well, I mean, he's
Well, damn.
Obafemi is everything they wanted Ahmed Johnson to be. I'm gonna go that far. I'm gonna go back into
Well,
time.
I actually saw a picture of Ahmed Johnson doing a match last weekend. I think it was last weekend. I was just like, oh, okay. I didn't know you were still in the ring.
Hell no. Is he how out of shape is he, or is he in shape?
He looked okay. He looked okay.
You lying? Are you fucking lying? Hold on.
I could look it up. It was on X. That's where I saw it. That was like I want to say it was last weekend. I said Willow, the GOAT, already won New Japan, CMLL, AEW. In the future, the WWE gonna be on the collection. I do love Willow, but I had my eyes on Viva Van winning that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just was. It's not who I wanted to win that match, but it is what it is.
You know, Tony Khan got to be working out them deals. Like, nah, I told you we needed a champion to fight Mercedes. We need that belt. We have to come on with. I gave y'all the.
No, thank you.
He gave them. He gave you the body splash. You know, what I mean, the frog splash from hell. So now y'all got to trade the belt to Willow. We trading belts. They took Kyle Fletcher's belt, so he said next year's Royal Rumble needs to be 40 participants. I agree. I enjoyed it with the last time they had 40 people in the Royal Rumble. That shit was fun. That was a fun Rumble. RB says even though Natalia resigned with WWE, they won't really push her. I don't think she wants to get pushed. If they do anything with her, they need to. If they do anything with Natalia, and she does return, give her a vice president's or president's plaque and sit her in a performance center. That's all you need to do. Ballet says Brandon Phillips. Mr. Olioff says Brandon Phillips. Ballet said he got long money.
Well,
That they were at the WWE Hall of Fame this year together. Mr. Olioff said I still don't understand why WWE doesn't get Miles Garrett in the ring. He should have been in Cody's corner versus the Bloodline, like how Chuck Norris was in Undertaker's corner in that one casket match. Oh shit. Look at Tati's face. Chuck Norris beat the corporations, but oh man, Chuck Norris and Undertaker, dog. I forgot it, man. Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh
that
shit.
used to be my show. I used to fucking love that show.
Oh man. Fletcher says, I pray to God, TK, to not make Danielson like he did Sting's retirement. Don't have him win the title just to drop it after. That would kill Swerve immediately.
Whew. I
What
hear
it,
you.
Ballet said, what are they doing with Kyle Fletcher? Man. Oh,
Nothing. Having him running
nothing.
out with crop tops on.
Yep, that's it. You know what I mean? Because he don't have no title. That's why he used to hide his belly with the title, with his crop top.
Oh God, which reminds me of Seth. Do you remember Seth?
Yeah, he
With
would
that
do it.
crop top
Crop top
blazer.
jacket. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I could. That's definitely one of the wildest ones to me. I was just like, what?
That shit was
No
funny.
way.
That shit was funny.
The wildest look for me.
Mr. Audis also said Royal Rumble needs to be 2 nights. It's so obvious.
2 nights? No, we good. We good. I'm still petitioning for WrestleMania to be back at 1.
Yeah, I damn near wish Survivor Series this year was 2 nights. The way they got it coming back to LA. man,
I
I'm
don't
calling
see
in,
the point of 2 nights
man, because
for
this is
one
the first
event.
one at the Clipper Stadium. I just might be in that thing. I'm like I'm at like 80% right now. Like I'm about to be up in that thing, man. And if I do, then we're gonna all pull together as a community. So we ask the right question as a community because I'm not asking nothing stupid, and I'm not gonna be up there intimidated to ask these dudes no questions this year. So somebody give me a good question and nothing about Vinny. Fletcher says slowly splitting him from Don Callis and joining Osprey easy. Um,
Mhm.
he says that's where they're doing with Fletcher. Ballet says Natalia likes working with the
Fletcher
rest.
didn't have no problem running out here tonight, though.
He didn't in his crop
No
top.
problem.
Telling you, man. Listen, man. He felt that drift, even though it's a you know what I mean. It's a heat wave everywhere. He felt cooled off by wearing that crop top. You know what I mean. Him and
Mm.
maybe they'll hook him up with Daniel Garcia and they'll just come up with like team crop top or something. You know what I'm
Oh, no, thank you.
saying?
No, thank
Ballet
you.
said Natalia likes working with the wrestlers in her mini dungeon at the performance center. She does. Or how about 60 participants in next year's Rumble? Hell no.
Oh, 60, that's a lot.
That means
Um,
that somebody's tossing everybody out of the ring. If Obafemi's in there and he just tossing everybody out, then that's different. But
I don't know.
40 is a sweet spot.
I
Especially if you
guess.
bring back if you bring back the legends, if you want to put the legends back into the mix a little bit for some comic relief, you know what I mean? But I don't know what legends I would want back in the ring right now. What legends would you bring back for a Royal Rumble, Tati? Like, give me like four to five
Oh,
that you wouldn't want to
that's
see.
interesting because it got to be people that can at least take a bump at this point.
Yeah.
It can't just be anybody. I know, like people do love the Rumble because, like, who knows who can show up.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you can't even walk down to the damn ring or whatever, then it's a no. Um, I would have to think about that. I don't know, like if I would have said RVD, but he's been making some. That's who it was.
Mm.
RVD. That's who it was. I think he has a WWE Legends
He does.
episode.
He has a he definitely has a Legends
That's who
contract
it
because he's in the
was that
game.
I
He's
was
in the
trying to
game
think of
right now.
earlier. Right. I'm not talking about the game. I was just talking about the show.
No, I know what you mean. The
So
little biography thing or whatever.
yeah, I kept trying to remember who it was that I seen, but it was RVD. I knew it was gonna come back to me. I don't know. I mean, he can still go. He's one of those guys who can still go in the ring. I guess I would say him if he doesn't have anything going with AEW. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who's another one who could probably still go?
A free Billy if Billy got let go somehow. I would love to see Billy in the Rumble.
Billy who?
Gun.
No,
You don't
he's
want to see
in
him in the Rumble.
AEW.
She said
No.
he's in the AEW.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about people who are not other places. At
Yeah.
RVD, I can't really confirm or whatever because the last few times I've actually seen him do things was on AEW. So that's why I said I'm not really sure if he would do or if they would call him for the Royal Rumble, but he would be interesting to see. Trying to think of someone else
I
who
think
can
everybody's
still go.
signed. It's not like we're gonna really get anybody that can be good. That I want to see somebody eliminate somebody, like somebody that's good enough to eliminate. But let's put a flip on it. Who would you like to see show up since WWE is doing stuff with all these other companies now? Besides Joe
Mm,
Hendry, because Joe Hendry's like easily gonna
that
be on
wasn't
the
going to be
Rumble
my
this year.
answer.
Yeah, he's gonna be there.
Ooh, oh, well, Nick Nemeth would be interesting if he
Mhm.
were
If you want to put him
on.
back.
I wouldn't see. I mean, anybody who would come back for just
Mhm.
a Rumble, I don't see them winning it. But it would be interesting to see him on there. I think it would be so trippy to people, to see him there.
Mhm.
Um, who's another one? Well, Moose is another one. I think people would definitely lose their shit if he would be on there as well.
Mhm.
Um, who is another one? I'm trying to think of a legend, but I don't know. You go ahead and choose because I'm trying to think. Like it has to be somebody that can still do something.
Mm.
And that kind of remind me. This is not like Royal Rumble related, but do you remember that time they had Sabu on
Oh my
what
God.
show was it? whatever it was, but he was on AEW. What I feel like this was like a
He came out
JAS
and just
thing or
pointed up.
something.
Oh, I remember that.
Dude could not even. I don't even know if he knew what century this was. I was just like, what the fuck?
His body was in remission.
Whoever it is needs to be coherent. How about that?
Oh man. Fletcher says Darby Allin versus Scapegoat. What do you say? Byron wants the return of World War III. Oh shit! The 3 matches, the 3 rings. Oh man, that was crazy. Didn't it like you have to throw up the person into like the different rings and shit, and then the last
I'm
ring
not
is
a. I'm not
that was
necessarily a fan.
WCW.
Oh, and oh y'all, you know what? I just realized this for Blood and Guts. We're back to the 2 ring show. Oh, I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not. I don't like having 2 rings.
It's that and War Games.
No, like if you're having a match and that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. But you guys know the blood and guts thing is the main event and before we even get to that point, it's just the regular matches before that. And then
Hey,
remember they also tape Rampage right after that. So then Rampage will also be a situation where there's 2 rings. Oh, I can't stand it. I just remembered that. I don't
people
like
gonna
it.
fall asleep. They're gonna fall asleep like they did tonight. Fletcher said
Oh.
Darby Allin versus Scapegoat Perry in a casket match for the TNT title at All In. Book it. So
Hmm.
that Survivor Series this year should be Raw versus SmackDown and NXT versus TNA.
We shall see.
We'll see. Chad Schrader is here. He says hello, everyone. What's going on, Chad? How are you?
Hello.
Ballet says 60. She said, damn. Byron Cutler says, how about a 3-9 pay-per-view? Uh,
Mm-mm.
Micah Does It says, ask Triple H if he will ever do an Evolution 2 for the WWE women. I call for it all the time. I hope they do. With Stephanie there, it might get done. You know what I'm
If
saying?
he asks that, after he asks his question, they'll tap his shoulder and say, "Get the fuck out of here."
His daughter's gonna make him do it. His daughter's gonna have to force him to do
Oh
it.
my god! Do you remember? I could never forget that dude, the Royal Rumble, talking about Vince McMahon. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Not even I would have that much balls to mention the fucking Vince McMahon thing at the Royal Rumble. You crazy?
Hey yo, though, you should have heard the room when somebody asked stupid ass. I got it. I mean, everybody got it on tape. Everybody's seen it when they asked about the signing of the deal with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman sitting there, and they was asking, "Oh yeah, well, I heard WWE got sold." They're like, "That's the question you went into. You wasted all of everybody's time, man. If you'll get the fuck out of here." I like how Roman cooked people though, and be like, "Yo, get them the fuck out of here." So let me see. Mr. Aldeoff said, oh wait, I forgot the women's rumble is never good so far. People don't even notice who come out this year. Um it was just uncoordinated, man. It's like they didn't get it. That's all. It could have been
Did he
better.
say it's never good? No shit.
He said it's never good so far. People don't even notice who come out this year. Yeah, it's just you got to have the right mix of talent, and I think next year we have a shot at it being good because of all the women in NXT. So
I don't know.
I'm holding it up. I want to see Jada Parker. I want to see Sol Ruka. I want to see Roxanne Perez. I want to see Thea Hale in that thing. Look, I'm calling names. You know what I'm saying? That can do good in there. I want to see Blair Davenport in there. I want to see who else, man? It's a locker room full of people. I want to see Ariana Grace in there. Yeah, we can have a good rumble this year. You know what I'm saying? With some people that can actually go. Let's
The
see.
men's Royal Rumble match, I think, was the beginning of the end of the Usos thing for me. They wasted them on that match, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously they end up going against each other at WrestleMania, and not good, not good. We
I
have to
was
run that
so
back.
I was so mad at that with them coming in 1 and 2. I was waiting for my demolition moment. I got it, but I didn't get it. It just
A lot of
didn't
missed
hit.
opportunities.
Yeah, when demolition beat the shit out of each other for at least a good and then they survived until the next few people came out. They was in there beating the hell out of each other. Fletcher says Byron have a full week Royal Rumble match. Oh man. Michael
Hell
Desert
no.
says bring back Santino Morella for a Royal Rumble return. There you go. That's one.
That's one.
And he can bump into his daughter backstage. RV Ballet said RVD.
Mm.
Chad says Britt Baker was at a celebrity softball game event in my area. I finally got to her to sign my action figure of her. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cute.
RB says King Leo, did you ever watch Tekken Bloodline? Yes, I have. Fletcher Targaryen says Obafemi versus Gunther. Micah says bring back Eve Torres for the women's rumble. Mr. Artizal
Oh, I haven't
says
seen her in a while.
four legends: Mr. Kennedy, Elijah Burke, Spike Dudley, and the Brian Kendrick. Um,
Interesting.
Chad Schrader says, "Hey Earl." Micah says, "Bring back Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder for a Royal Rumble return. That would be nice."
Ah, yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
one. Mm-hmm. I do
bring
that one.
bring back Elias. Bring Elias back.
Interesting.
I don't care if he ain't been doing shit. I don't even know. I don't even think he wrestles
No,
anymore,
he's
right?
been wrestling in Australia.
Oh, okay. Ricky Steamboat and Ken Shamrock. Ricky Steam. I mean, I don't want to see. Put it. No, bring Ricky Starks to the Royal Rumble this year. Do some
Ricky,
shocking
I'd
shit.
say no. Ken, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's in great shape. I don't
Hmm.
know, when's the last time he's been in the ring or anything, but I'm sure he's in great shape still.
He gonna ankle lock a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Legends return for Royal Rumble. RVD, Billy Gunn, and Sting. Oh no, please don't Will Sting's old
Sting,
ass
no,
out there.
y'all, where was Sting at? Let's leave him there. He
Uh,
barely made it through that last match. Barely.
Micah says you could bring back Jimmy Wang Yang as a legend. Who was old boy that used to wear the Marty McFly shit from Japan? That WWE let go. He was in NXT and he was pissed off when he got released. Somebody will tell us in the comments.
Somebody's
Um,
gonna mention it.
this is vintage, but remember how the Pulp Fiction song was used to hype up ECW main event matches back in the day? Heyman was ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time for sure.
I got another when Vince was tripping. Michael Cole versus Lawler at Mania. LOL, damn match was 40 minutes long. Holy shit. I didn't know it
Lord,
was that long. Santino needs to appear on NXT since they're having TNA collab. They do. I gotta see him and Ariana Grace, man. They saving it for something. She's just as funny as he is, so now I understand why she's so funny. Ballet said the mount. Byron says Josh Alexander. I would like to see Josh Alexander there. Ballet says the Mountie. That shit would be funny. See the Mountie there. And nails. I like to see WWE bring in Chris Jericho for a Royal. Absolutely not.
y'all can keep him. If he's gonna go over there for even a appearance, y'all can keep him.
Hell no, because he
We're
gonna
over
come over
it.
there and learning tree draws too. Hell no. If he comes in, he got to get kicked out real quick.
Well, like I said, y'all can still keep him. Let him work backstage. Whatever. I'm over it.
I don't want him in catering. I don't want him in a. I damn near went Dr. Seuss on y'all. Let me stop. Fletcher said Jeff Jarrett.
That one I don't see happening.
Yeah, I don't.
But it
see
would
it
be
happening.
Interesting.
I would like to see Jay Lethal come over for a Royal Rumble appearance. I think that would be awesome. But
no, thank you. We got to fix Jay. We got to fix it. AEW.
Maybe he would and come in as the Black Machismo. Byron Cutler says Ricky Steamboat. Chad Schrader said I can't stand Joe Henry's music. Mitch Kosky drives me crazy when he sings his song. He on Mitch's head. Mr. Holidays Off said I want to see Ariana Grace versus Roxanne Perez at an NXT PLE, and Roxanne pulls her tights to win, but Commissioner Santino comes out to a huge pop, restarts the match, and Ariana Grace wins NXT. I think he's commissioner in TNA.
Well,
he be wearing that police badge and shit. Like, he is funny.
But that would be different in terms of NXT. So I don't know.
Then Santino hugs his daughter in a feel-good moment. Fletcher says R-Truth shows up at Slammiversary. Ooh, my bad, y'all. That would be. He said, "Oh, my bad, y'all." That would be dope. Yeah,
that really would be funny. You know how R-Truth is. I think. Oh man,
this
I don't
ain't
know.
NXT.
I'm so like. When it comes to the whole TNA WWE thing, like I said, we're so early in it, and I feel like we can throw ideas all day long about it, and WWE will just do exactly the opposite of everything we just said.
Yeah.
We'll see, but that I would love that. I know people would love that for sure.
This ain't NXT. Bailey talked about how she wants another Evolution pay-per-view on Cody's Tour Bus podcast WWE show. She said they have the roster now to make it good and not need old flabby legends like the first one. Damn.
Ouch. Well, thank you for letting me know, Mr. All Days Off, because there's no way I would be watching Cody Rhodes' podcast.
And he said,
So thank you for filling me in.
LOL, she didn't say flabby, but the Bellas do suck in the ring. Yeah, we know that. That's why we hope they
Wait,
don't come back.
oh, shit. Call it the Bella's Flabby. I saw they were doing something and Britt Baker was there, but I can't stand these girls, so I didn't even watch it. I was like, the Bellas, next.
We got the fake news of the week coming in from David Valentine. Breaking news: Shane Phillip McMahon is in discussions to buy Ring of Honor for an undisclosed amount of money.
Mm.
Mr. Hardy also said fake news Valentine is back. Love to see
You
it.
know what?
Micah Desert says, David Valentine, you got sources. Don't listen to him, Micah, man. He comes in, bro. He does. This is what he does. Mr. Layup, new nickname, David fucking Valentine. Fletcher says, bye y'all all love. All right, Fletcher, have a good one, man. Thank you for
Oh, good
coming through.
night.
Mr. Audie said, see you, Fletch. Mr. Audie said, Kushida. That's the name I was looking for.
Oh,
Kushida. Fletcher says, Jimmy Wang Yang is WCW days. Oh, see, he's still here. He's still hanging out. You can't leave, can you?
you can't leave.
Mr. Audie says, Back to the Future gear. Yes. Jeff Jarrett sucked. Or Robert Brown says. Byron Cutler says, Aleister Black contract is up next year. So, Aleister Black. That would be fun. Jeff Jarrett had a good
I don't
match.
want him to go.
Man, listen, you know, it's
The amount of potential this guy has, if AEW let him go without
they're gonna
trying
let
to
go of the whole
fix,
House of Black
uh,
and
I
Julia
don't
Hart
know.
and AEW and WWE is gonna scoop everybody and be like, let's just repackage them
I don't know. I
together.
think I mentioned this before, but somebody had him on on their YouTube channel talking about some crazy ass story about some lady who's doing some glory hole shit, but it would turn out to be her dad. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I didn't even think I'd be hearing you talking about this shit. It was so weird.
His wife is
Really
Zelina Vega. What you mean? You know she be looking at wild shit. Zelina is like the Cardi B of WWE, man. Without you know, Zelina is wild.
I don't know.
Let's see. Fletcher says Jeff Jarrett had a good match with Hangman. Looked better than Jericho.
It
I can't.
wasn't bad or anything. I just don't really something about Jeff where it's just like like when you have like legends being involved, especially in the ring, you want them to add value overall. And
Mhm.
up until this point, what have we seen Jeff do? What he won the Texas Chainsaw Championship? That's it. That's all you done. Come
I
on.
was about to say that again. He didn't get close to that Owen Hart championship. That Texas Chainsaw is as close as he getting to anything, and he's
The
waiting for
best
it.
part, the best part of that match was when he chased her with the Karen with the chainsaw. That was the best part, and that's not even really part of the match.
That's
Mm,
going. You won't see that. You won't see that again until they come with another Texas Chainsaw sequel. So maybe in the next couple of years. Micah
oh
doesn't
well.
say she didn't say they don't need old legends. Yeah, he was joking. Miss Artie's also said R Truth and Miz coming out to do the old 3OK entrance on TNA in a surprise moment would be good. Oh man, where the fuck is
Is this exclusively like NXT people with TNA? Is that what it is, or we don't really know yet?
I don't know yet. Joe Hendry said he wants to fight John Cena, so before he retires. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure they'll probably grant that, if anything.
I don't know
I
about
would like
that.
to see. I would like to see John Cena if he did it to go over to TNA to do it. Give them
I don't know about
some
that.
pub. No way, bro. I can't do it. She just said that since WWE is working with TNA, they would be able to fill the card. That would be nice to see them do fill the card up with some NXT women too. I mean, some TNA women too. Bring them over.
Mm-hmm.
Ballet said Sugar Shane McMahon. Fletcher said Shelton Benjamin had an indie match and showed up with the "Ain't No Stopping Me Yo" OG thing. Oh
Mm.
yeah, was it the Ashe wrestling match? Did he have that already? Um, or Robert Brown said, "Imagine Shane Exhibit appearing on Dynamite." Oh shit. Fletcher
No,
said,
thank
"Now I'm
you.
out. I see y'all. We gonna see." But
We'll see.
Slim Bay says breaking up the Hurt Business, another stupid decision by Vince. Uh,
Oh.
Chad Schrader says, I agree, but Vega is the Cardi B of WWE. David Valentine said, y'all owe me an apology. I don't give any fake news. All right. uh, what's that Breitbart? We need a wrestling version of Breitbart. That's the news you be coming with. Mr. Hardy's office laughing. Ballet said, no more Texas Chainsaw movies, please. King Leo, how would you react if you saw Vegeta turning into Majin Vegeta in LA? Man, listen, bro, I probably would run to it and hopefully turn somebody I hate into a. Oh no, that's a Majin Vegeta. I would hope now Majin Buu comes and turns somebody into a cookie. Byron Cutler says also WWE always likes a Royal Rumble surprise that breaks the internet. Chris Masters. Oh man, how is he these days? Has
I
anybody
don't
seen Chris
know.
Masters?
Is he still
Ballot.
wrestling?
Robert says what has in Slim Bates, what's had in David Valentine. I don't know. Let's see.
Very interesting.
Where is he doing today? He is said he lives out here in Santa Monica somewhere. Looks like he's still wrestling. He's a lot slimmer than he was, but he's I'm looking at his Instagram right now. When was this posted? Yeah, he's dressing like one of the maximum male models right now. So, but he's out there. He's not as buff as he was. He's not he's not on the buff as the stuff, but he is a little thin. So, looks like he can still wrestle.
Why is Satan on X posting that he didn't want him? Obviously talking about Trump. What the fuck? So weird.
My brother is texting me about it too. He's like, "Damn, man, just a little more to the left." Like, God damn, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Crazy. Crazy. And Orange Cassidy, what you did to Deacon Beretta? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's see. RB says, "Is there anyone specific you want to see but turn into chocolate?" Man, Bailey. Uh, David Valentine said, "Have y'all seen the National Wrestling Alliance (NWA) lately on the CW app?" No, I haven't. RB said, "Trump teaching us how to stunt. Trump ain't teaching y'all how to cheat." Mr. All Up said, "Trump kicked out at 2. Oh shit! You
Why
know
they
what?
saying it? Why they saying it was Cash Wheeler?
Because Wheeler's got a gun."
Who are y'all that they giving internet access to?
Oh man, they are giving the internet access to the wrong people. Wheeler's got
Crazy.
a gun. Oh man, I would never forget the All In crowd singing that. That shit was funny.
Oh my god. And I need to see more of this whole thing with what you call it, that mysterious person that they've been talking about that's going to be debuting in AEW. We shall see. Got to do my homework on it.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see. I'm looking at. I'm checking what's the name right now. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm still watching Brody King toss they Darby Allin into the crowd. So his band name is God's Hate. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, them niggas is all on some dark shit. RB said they probably filming Donald Trump rap video. Oh shit. Ballet said the orange was the Colonel Mustard, and then
Wait,
with the wrench,
what? Somebody's shooting a rap video?
he said they probably filming Donald Trump rap video since the shooting happened. Ballet said the orange was Colonel Mustard, and then with the wrench. Oh yeah, Orange Cassidy. He was out. While he was wilding with that wrench. Mr. Audio said, "Will WWE acknowledge their WWE Hall of Famer getting shot at on Raw?" Somebody gonna use it. I expect Matt Caster to put it in a rap next week as well.
Oh, you know how he is.
Yep. RB says if Trump come out with a rap song, I'm gonna laugh like crazy. How y'all reacting? Somebody is going. You know that's about to be the number one lyric for the whole rest of the year. Man, they about to use this to get him reelected. He's a martyr now.
It's a stunt, like I said.
It is. You can't tell me that that blade job wasn't a WWE blade job. Cody, Logan Paul taught him how to do it. That's what that meeting was when he went over there with the U.S. title. Breaking news that WWE signs Delta to a contract. Who the fuck is Delta?
That's another female wrestler.
Yeah.
And here we got pictures of Danhausen posting pictures of him everywhere but in AEW once again. Ugh, I don't know what we're doing with him either. He's
He said he
interesting. He
belongs to
really
no one.
is. He's interesting. I just don't understand. I It's one of those things where it kind of feels like, the company is signing people just to have them and not using them. I don't get it. Why y'all spending money to sign people that y'all not even gonna use? Mm.
Oh, this picture of him with Absolution with all the different Danhausen people in the hoodies.
Yeah, I saw that one too, but I saw other pictures or whatever, and it just seems like he's, part of everything. And then Danhausen was a Ring of Honor guy. Like he could be over there.
He could be thriving he's looking good in the ring right now. And from what I'm saying,
Another missed opportunity, I guess.
and he doing his best to try out the teeth and everything, man. Them jars of teeth can sell.
Who knows?
That looked like a great match. He says Absolution tonight, so he was wrestling in Absolution, the most intense wrestling in the United States. Oh shit! And Jeff Jarrett is on the same card, so maybe he's still.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not that I'm not saying that Jeff doesn't wrestle or whatever, but I don't know who would Jeff Jarrett. I haven't seen him do anything interesting in a while.
Yeah.
In a long while, especially when he's in that group with Sanjay and everybody else that's up in there. What's interesting about that? Nothing
At all.
So we'll see.
Well, let's see. Let's check out the what's the comments again. Who remembers Stunt 101 by G Unit? Yeah, oh yeah, man, that was one of them ones. We saw this offset LOL Stunt 101. Dave Valentine said Delta is a powerhouse. Byron Cutler says next year's Royal Rumble is generated to have 20 surprises.
20? Well, damn.
Mr. Artis also said Trump about to do campaigns now in that little box Michael Cole. The coal mine. You stupid. Slim Bay said RB. I still listen to it sometimes. And man, I definitely still listen to Stunt 101. Well, y'all, man, what you think, Tati? We've been here for almost 4 hours now.
Yeah.
Comments are slow.
Yeah, I wish we had a better night of wrestling tonight, y'all.
Yes.
I really do. I really do. But King Leo will be back on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Then Tuesday, he'll be doing NXT. I will be back on the Hardcore Sports Network with the girls. We'll be doing Queens of the Ring. Wednesday, Dynamite, and Thursday. Yeah, y'all know the whole schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know the whole schedule. This is my last collision for about a month or so. So my next collision I think I'll do is the one after the 18th of August, something like that. No, my last one. Okay, my next collision will be August 24th. So, yeah. So I'll be at all them shows, and also won't be doing the Ring of Honor pay-per-view. I won't be able to cover that. I think Jamar wanted to do that, so he'll be doing that on his channel, and all that other good stuff.
Yep, and I will be covering Collision while she's gone. And for the Raw panel, I see you guys asking. I don't know yet. Hopefully, No Chill probably will join. I don't know. Maybe Tati. Well, Tati don't fuck with Raw, so
no.
Yeah. But we'll see. I'm not sure just yet. Usually it's whoever wants to come to it. I will slide No Chill the link. And I will slide Uncle Todd one as well. Y'all know Uncle Todd will be there Tuesday for NXT. No Chill will probably, if he's not too tired from working, he'll be there for Tuesday. Um, Nick is still on hiatus. He'll let me know when he's on his way back. And for Collision, I probably will be for some of those shows. We're gonna see. Maybe Sarah will pop up, and maybe a couple, maybe one of the other Queens of the Ring. We'll see. And see who else pops up for one of those shows. But I'll definitely be live for those days as well. And yes, let's see the comments. They're going back in on the comments again real quick. I'll read these last ones. RB said 8 hours. RB is trying to get us to go longer.
Lord have mercy.
Who's on the? He said 8 hours. He says, Robert Brown, Lloyd Banks killed it, but they all really did. Jardel said, "Oh yeah, Queens of the Ring is dope. It is a dope show."
Thank you.
RB said, "Almost definitely Slim." Raw panel has to become comedy hour. LOL is dope. We'll do. I'll do. I will do my best. You know, usually it's Tuesday because Uncle Todd is free. That's the day he's definitely on the show, for sure. But I will ask him to come for Raw. I know Raws be funny when we all get together for a Raw, and we just clown. So I will ask Uncle Todd to join, and see who else can come. Maybe somebody else. We can get one of the Queens of the Ring to join as well. Ballet said, as long as you're there, Leo, I definitely will be there. Tatum Paxley for next year's Royal Rumble. I absolutely agree. She is hilarious. And King Leo, you and the crew should do Kings of the Ring. I mean, you know, that would be fun, but I don't know if there's already a Kings of the Ring. Sandman does also, you know, I mean, that's one of our people. We always support Sandman too. He slides through the channel and he has the round table. You know what I'm saying? Ballet is the enforcer over there.
He does. Sandman has his round table,
Yes.
and he's on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to hear men just talking about wrestling. Also, they also cover other topics and stuff like that. Yeah, I know how y'all always like to switch things up with music as well. Sandman, also a rapper as well. So if y'all can talk about hip hop over there, same thing like we do over here. So really great vibes if y'all haven't gone over to Sandman's channel as well.
Yep. Or G's of the Ring. That sounds good. I actually was talking to me and Todd, one of my boys, KD, that I talk about kind of frequently on here sometimes, and trying to get him on. I'm trying to get some other people to come on, like that don't really like that have been out of wrestling for a while, and get them to watch because they haven't watched in a minute.
Oh, he said, when is Earl coming back?
I will be back. My next show with Earl will be not this coming Monday, but the following. That's when me and Earl will do the wrestling experience with Earl. It's every other week with Earl. So I'll be hosting this week.
Monday Night Raw, or you?
Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ballet says, I enforce. Yes, Ballet is the enforcer over on Sandman's channel. You know what I mean? She makes sure she keep everybody in line over there. You know what I mean? She like the chat general over here with us, but she's the enforcer over there. She put the gloves on, make sure she keep the chat clean over there. Mr. Ortiz also said he hasn't been keeping it where it is.
You know what?
He's on vacation. He is on vacation, man. He's coming back from vacation. He's enjoyed himself. He's been down in Atlantic City getting it in on the boardwalk. RB says, see if Sandman can join you at some point. That would be interesting if Sandman can come on with me. I will ask Sandman. I'll ask Sandman. Me and him definitely have a good rapport. Brian says Trick Williams for next year's Royal Rumble. OGs of the Ring is a dope concept. Absolutely, I do like it. We'll see what's up with that. Byron Cutler says Tony D'Angelo for next year's Royal Rumble. I would love to see that too. Ballet is laughing. And yes. So you guys definitely tune in on Monday. We'll see what happens. I will set up something crazy and see who all shows up and can come on for the show. You know us, we love, like I say, the Tati verse is you know what I mean? How we do it is how I met a lot of people and all of you guys. So definitely want to make sure that everybody does work with each other, get a good mix, and see what happens, man, when we mix everybody together.
Yeah.
And then one of these days we'll have another big old panel like we did the last time. Hopefully I don't fall asleep on that bitch. So
all right, you guys. We appreciate y'all tuning in despite Collision not being as great as usual. But we all here having a good time. We appreciate it. see you guys on Kings Leo's channel on Monday. Good night.
All right.